Hello and welcome to the Adventure Archive. My name is Ryan. I'll be your dungeon master tonight as we continue our adventures in the Dark Kingdoms. With me, we have Matt as Victor of the Calder, the Human Death Cleric. Jess as Dariana Bloodright, the Elfmark Seraphage Sorceress. Jason as Cutter the Faceless, the Daracool Rogue Duelist. Andy as Beatum Dobblebreen, the Gnome Divination Wizard. And Eric as Sylvester, the Dampier Warlock with his imp familiar Annie. The Dark Kingdoms takes place in the Midgard setting, which is published by Kobold Press, so you will notice some differences in the classes, races, features, things like that. And please be aware, this is a dark fantasy setting and an evil campaign containing evil aligned characters, and as such may not be suitable for some audiences. Graphic descriptions of gore, murder, mutilation, and torture are fairly common. I don't know how we got a hype train to start it off, but thank you so much, Dak Daniels. For the 5 gifted. Really appreciate that. Got some for Romer. Yeah, big hypes.
Thanks, Andy, the math magician, for the tier 1 sub for Horrible Tomato too. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, Andy.
Best mod ever.
Got that Andy in the chat. Make sure you go follow him. He's doing some awesome stuff over there. I believe there is a new Lionel challenge happening at some point. Unless I missed it, please tell me if I'm wrong, Andy. But guys, thank you so much for the start. We took last week off. Just had some people missing. Decided to just take a break for a little bit, but we are back and better than ever. And we will be continuing from here. I need to quick bring up our blesses and banes. Don't forget. If you guys want to use channel points and or bits or anything like that for the blessing, no, this is where I need it. For the blessings and banes, they are below. You can check out the channel point option. March 4th, killing the great. See, I wish I knew enough about the game to understand like why that's really awesome, because I know it is. And I saw the Lionels, and they're huge and badass. I just don't know.
Lionels?
Is it a replay and he's fighting it before he leaves like the initial starting area?
I think that's what it is. I think if I heard him talking about it a little bit the other day. I think it's before he leaves the initial plateau, he'll kill the Lionel. Yeah, see? I don't know what is going on, but I know what's going on a little bit. All right, we have our overlay up. And we have one for Cutter. So up to 7 for you, Cutter. So just to start, for those people that might be a little bit newer to the channel, you'll see on the overlays of the characters in the bottom right the number of blesses and banes I have, and that is a D4. Well, the number of banes I have and the blesses that they have. And that is where I can roll a D4 on any of their rolls. They can roll a D4 to make it better. And then we also use, if we get an exclamation point luck in the chat, excuse me, the other ones are the luck deck, which is now called Fate and Fortunes by Nord Games. And basically on ability checks, if they roll a 1 or a 20, ones give you a card that is bad for you, 20 gives you a card that is good for you. And I will use them against them, and they can have one at a time. So last time when we were here 2 weeks ago on the Dark Kingdoms, why don't you guys tell me what happened?
Two weeks ago, I'm pretty sure PETA would not have been happy because 2 black dogs were exterminated with
extreme
prejudice. And then the most dangerous thing we did, I think, was try to close a door. And fortunately, Shihara and Kielora were saved by Cutter at the last moment, who I think he got a little boost from Beatum, Portent, and then a chef. We met this fabulous chef, and the quote I had written down was, "What the fuck are you talking about, Ted?" Because I'm pretty sure Sylvester was disguised as a guard, and then basically used the wrong name.
He did. So thank you so much for the 500 biddies, Janelle. Where would you like that to go to? And Dak Daniels, thank you so much for the sub.
Ooh.
Resub. Been with us for 3 months.
Thank you
so much.
Wow. Thank you.
Janelle, one bless each.
Thank you, Janelle. Woo.
Oh,
No banes for me,
Thank
but I mean,
you.
whatever.
I'll be happy to do kind of like a arc recap for everyone
Yeah.
if you want. Okay. So after the first arc, the party came into the employ of King Lucan, and he decided, even though he was upset with us, to send us all on a mission to discover the machinations of a rogue sect of the Sisters of Morena called Red Winter, and their dealings with a portion of the Ghoul Imperium that seemed to be trying to splinter off and cause some problems for Morgau in general. We discovered a plot to kidnap Duke Adgost and use his blood to officiate the Red Wedding. Not the Red Wedding. A wedding between Morena and the
Bardisian.
dark wedding and the god of hunger, presumably shifting the balance in the dark kingdoms. We are tracking Duke Adgost, and we tracked him across the Shadow Roads and into the Northlands, where he was kidnapped by ghouls. We have tracked them to the dread fortress of Ozelberg, and alongside two Paranalian spear sisters, we are now infiltrating the keep. After going full ham on some some bat skins, we murdered some dogs and then also murdered a chef who was engulfed in an invisible blood elemental.
He was already
full
dead,
ham.
to be fair.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
ghoul.
And we killed that
Bullshit.
gnome. We killed that
Oh,
gnome
we
too.
killed the gnome as well.
Yeah.
Then Beatum and Sylvester stumbled into the mess hall and had a really fun interaction with one of the guards who said, what did he say, Matt?
He said, "What the fuck are you talking about, Ted?" Because he's the wrong guy.
And then Sylvester broke his heart and Beatum broke his mind. And now we're inside, hopefully trying to find our way to the Duke and get out of there without getting murdered by the entire garrison of the dread keep of Ozelberg.
That would be nice.
You guys have come far, I guess. You've gone 60 feet out of the initial tower that you entered. But you have not alerted the entire fortress of, like, I think I said 30 plus guards. Something else
Stealth
did.
Yeah.
is
Something
important.
else did at some point, but it was not you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the alert.
My
Grand
big
Elder.
fear is just the guy we're after already escaped.
I guess you'll have to find out.
That would be
Right.
evil.
Yeah. Hey, well, welcome to Dark Kingdoms.
Yeah, baby.
Or something trying to get in.
Or something trying to get in.
So,
Something else?
as we begin our adventure, you guys, the party,
That's us.
if I remember correctly, many of you have made your way to either the kitchens or the what appears to be like a dining hall area in here. Last we had left off, the you're not on the map that I'm on. Yeah, it's better. And you guys are
That makes a lot more sense.
here-ish. I think it's actually this. There we go. Yeah. Probably just messed up. So, Sylvester had gone up the stairs to where the previous map was, where there is a kind of like a balcony-ish area that looks down the dining hall, and there appeared to be other rooms going northward. Sylvester had come downstairs to basically let everyone know what he had seen, and that is where we begin. So, as you are all in the dining area, of the Dread Fortress, deep in its heart. What are you gonna do?
I was shrugging. Beaton was shrugging at Sylvester, asking, "Do we go up or do we go down?"
And I don't recall exactly what I saw upstairs,
So what you saw upstairs last time.
but I know it wasn't of great import. I don't think.
So I guess that depends on how you
Okay.
feel about doors and rooms.
Oh yeah.
Little Horrible Tomato. Yes, Andy,
Doors,
thank you so much for
rooms.
gifting that gift sub to Horrible Tomato. Hello. Sir. So what you saw last time were these two small rooms here. Right here and right here. Well, you
Gotcha.
saw a room that seemed to be like an office. And you saw a set of stairs going downward that you did not investigate before you then continued back downstairs to the other room.
Okay.
That is what you saw. And you did not send Annie down the stairs or anything like that.
No, I did not.
You did not.
Okay. So, did I am assuming I already conveyed that, but there's an empty room and a staircase going down.
Staircase going down. I believe we want to go down, but
Now, on the bottom floor that we're on, isn't that a door right there, straight ahead? On
There
the
is, in
top?
fact, a large stone door.
So I'm going
right
to point
here.
that out and say that probably leads exactly where those stairs that go down go to.
Beaton will stalk over to the door along. Looks like Victor's heading there as well. And he's going to listen at the door.
Okay. Roll me a perception check or investigation, either one.
Oh, thank you for giving me the choice. Oh, a 15. A 6 to a 15.
Bless it.
Well played, Beaton.
+9. What would have been if I had only said perception?
Would have been a 6.
Let me just take a note real quick. Perception only for freedom. All
No!
right.
I'm pretty sure there's a reason why we sent Cutter to do this.
Yeah. Who actually has the highest perception in the group? Who's got the highest perception score?
Let me check mine. I think
It's
mine.
gotta
Actually,
be
it's
Cutter.
Victor. It's probably Victor.
Definitely
I have
not
a
me.
plus. I have a +9.
That's Cutter.
So you beat me by 9.
Yeah, I'm a +2.
Very nice.
Who's got the best perception in chat?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be me.
Everybody, chat. Roll perception.
It's gotta be Janelle.
See if you can beat Kata.
14, baby.
10. Yeah, about par for the course.
Of
Ooh,
course.
magic.
Of course, it's Chanel.
job, Jess. Is it Janelle? Did Janelle roll the highest? Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, Sisla.
I don't use passives because it's broken, but we'll talk about that later. So,
We never rant.
as you listen at this door, you through this stone hear a sound, and as you get your tiny little ear a little bit closer, push it right up into it, you begin to hear what sounds like chanting.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. He turns to Sylvester.
What?
I hear chanting in that room. Perhaps someone is casting a spell or
Can you tell how many people are in there?
lifts up the ear flap again and sticks his ear to the door. Yes, no, maybe.
Sylvester.
You hear chanting.
Could we not send Annie?
More than one.
More than one.
Yeah, I'll have Annie turn into a spider and peek under the door.
Well, as I said at the top, this is one of those stone doors that actually sits nice and flush. against
Oh.
Okay.
Dude.
I said, I'll be right back. And I'm going to run up the stairs.
Okay. Nice.
Over that staircase.
I'm already liking this area.
Splitting the party. Oh no.
But I'm not going down them. I'm going to send Annie down.
Oh yeah.
Not as a spider, just invisible imp.
Invisible imp down the stairs.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good call.
Okay. As Annie makes her way down the stairs.
Oh, is that a? You should have done a voice dad joke. Invisible. You would have got.
I just wanted to.
Oh
Inspiration.
man.
I think I already have inspiration.
Oh, she's already got it.
Wait, let's
I just wanted some chat inspiration.
Aspiration.
Oh no.
Whoa.
It's a broadcaster only and I'm on the wrong one. Hold up a second. I'll give you some of that solid chat inspiration.
Oh.
Oh.
Yo.
Hey,
Blucher has
Welcome,
arrived.
coach.
Appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
What
Oh,
does
I got a
the
hype
invisible
train.
imp see?
I know.
Oh no, I gotta do this chat inspiration. She wanted it. There
I'm
you
sorry.
go. There you go. There's your chat inspiration.
Thank you for the
You have
follow.
earned chat inspiration for your witty comment. You
Thank
go.
you. Hey, it was worth the wait.
Hey, I should turn that off of broadcaster only now that it won't be abused. Mako Jim, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. So what is in this room, you ask? As
Yeah.
she goes down the stairs.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh shit.
As she flies down the stairs, invisibly, your imp sees a blood-stained stoned altar standing on a dais at the eastern end of the chamber. Let's say that's the north. You see what appears to be a humanoid shape wrapped in rags tied to the altar. A raven-haired woman dressed in rags. A raven-haired woman dressed in red is standing before the altar. A barbed spear held high above her head. She chants blasphemous prayers as she sways beside the altar, and the ochre skull hanging from her neck glows with dark magic. A number of sinister figures watch attentively. A tall warrior dressed in plate armor wearing a silver mask in the shape of a grinning skull, a Derrickle dressed in hooded black robes, a ghoul dressed in black velvet doublet and hose, another figure in black plate armor. Black candles burn in candelabras hanging from the ceiling, filling the room with flickering shadows and a spicy scent.
So, that sucks. So I'm going to run back to everybody and kind of tell them exactly what I see.
What? Okay.
So when Sylvester describes this, Victor
Okay.
kind of scratches like his little chin beard a little bit, and then looks at Sylvester and goes, "Do you think if Annie could not fit under door, Chernobog can release his cloud that could kill everybody in there, perhaps?"
I
But
was
we need-
thinking
we need
the same
airtight.
exact thing. Well, I have something that's not necessarily a cloud, but it affects an area. We just need to trap them in there. The problem, we can probably push some of these tables against the door, but they do have the staircase.
So,
So I don't know if we want to congregate a couple people at the staircase, barricade these doors.
that is what I am thinking.
How many ghouls did you see?
So from
How many goals did I see? I think. Oh, there. Sorry, I had to go back to the map. Oh, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't tell which are which.
Do we know how big a room is, Sylvester?
Approximately.
It's a decent sized room.
I think we
But
I think we might not be terrible because last time I do this, I was
70 by 70.
I was
70 by
in
80.
a drinking hall in on the Ruthenian plain. The cloud, approximately 20 feet radius, so 40 feet side to side, and from what I remember, spread around corners.
Okay. Well, how do we block the staircase?
What kind of cloud are you guys talking about?
This is the cloud kill spell, Ryan. So it's a 5th level spell. It's one of the ones that comes with Death Cleric. I've never used it before, but it says
That's
it has 20-foot radius. It says that it doesn't matter if creatures need to breathe or not, which I figured would be good for the undead ones. And then basically they do a con save. They take 5d8 poison on a failed, half as much on a success, whether or not they need to breathe.
Beat
then-
him.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No. Go ahead and complete.
So then it says then the fog spreads 10 feet away at the start of each turn. So as long as we can get the door closed, like we should be pretty good and just let them all die. And it'll last it goes for an action. It lasts up to 10 minutes as long as I concentrate on it.
Beatum is going to move over to Sylvester and kind of knowingly look at him and be like, I need you to be very specific. Could you describe exactly what was in the room one more time?
So I describe exactly what was in the room.
He sighs.
There is a potential that the clothed person change is exactly who we're looking for. This could be potentially the wedding. It's a ritual of sorts, for sure.
Well, then we can't risk killing the Duke if it is
Why
the
not?
Duke.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
we
but
do.
why do we need him alive?
We do not need him alive, Peter.
I
We just
don't
need
think we
them
do
not to get
either.
his blood.
Precisely.
We just need to stop wedding, yes? Save Spear Sisters,
No,
perhaps?
you must be very careful, very, very careful when considering portents and words of doom and prophecy. Simply him dying here might be enough to spark this prophecy. We want to make sure where he dies and how he dies is in no way about to trip the cosmic fates into this terrible thing.
My understanding, it's all about his blood. So as
Peter.
long as we can
Peter,
keep the blood from falling into their hands during this ritual, then we can take him somewhere else, the dead body, and dispose of all the blood.
You know I trust you like father, Ethan. I also have a spell where Chernobog could perhaps revivify Duke if we get in quick enough once people dead. So I would rather not fight all these people, you know? We have a saying among the Cree, win fight does not matter if fair. Throw black dog pelt on them, yes?
Well, as an advisor to this group, I suggest that we find out just what is going on in the rest of this keep before we begin combat within. Who knows what is through that door? And he points this direction. If we join a fight here, are we expecting to be attacked from behind at the same time?
Ethan, what he described sounds like the most dangerous people we have met yet since I meet you, perhaps, other than King Lucan, of course. These sound exactly like pieces of shit that Lucan wants destroyed.
And if this is the ceremony, it needs to end now.
You have heard my advice. I will back you up, whatever you choose to do.
While we're talking, I do telepathically send Annie over to the door on the south end to go just peek through there.
I'm guessing there's no way that another person can put a spell on Annie. Like Annie could deliver the cloud kill. Yeah. Okay.
I
So-
wish, because then
you-
I'd be
you-
so badass.
You could not.
Yeah.
But Sylvester, I think you know your familiars well enough that you know they can deliver touch spells.
Touch spell. Right.
Okay. Tell me if I'm wrong, person who used to use familiars.
Yeah, but I mean, Sylvester has to be the one to cast it, of course.
Yeah, exactly. So you want
And it
Annie
has
to
be
sneak
a
under
touch
this?
spell.
Yeah. You want Annie to
Yeah.
sneak under this door here?
Yep. Oh, the one at the south end?
Yeah.
Yeah. And while she's doing that, I'm asking everybody else too. What do we do about the staircase? If we do your cloud, they can still run up the stairs.
Well, what I was thinking, do we have spell that could seal off door? I know
I do not.
before we had like perhaps a wall of fire by Dariana.
Well, not many of them can go up the stairs, one at a time. Fortunate for us, we have a big blood bag that could stand in the way.
Okay, so maybe a couple of us stand up at the top to
And
kill off
perhaps-
those that come up.
And put Brian lean against door. Yes, keep door shut.
Okay. So nothing in that room but a big carpet.
I can also make it difficult for them to leave. Not impossible, but I can make it more difficult.
So when she
There are
peeks in the door,
tables
what she
everywhere.
when Annie
Sorry.
peeks in the door, what she sees is what appears to be two large double doors and an entrance hall. There are hanging tapestries on the wall. There is a fine carpet on the ground. There are two dusty old suits of plate armor flanking the door. But otherwise, it just appears to be an entrance hall, and at the front are two large doors that would go in or out.
Right.
So that's how
Okay,
doors
so
work.
can she check the door to the right?
Yeah, top one or bottom one.
I'm sorry, my right. Maybe that's your left. Are we looking at the opposite?
You're
There's
talking
only
about this
one.
one over here.
Yeah, there's only one to the side I'm looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. So, you see when she looks in here, she's all invisible and stuff, right?
Yeah.
She sees what appears to be a very small servant's quarters with two women, one sitting in a chair, one laying down in their bed.
Okay.
The one in the chair appears to be reading a small book. The other appears to be resting. For those that saw earlier, I believe Annie was in there when
One of the
they
servants
came
that
in
brought
and
up the plates.
they
Food.
cleared the plates and
Yeah.
served the food. These are probably the servants for, especially the male, or not the male, the human guards that are still within this fortress.
All right. No, of no concern. So the other side, the top door.
So as her little spider self, I guess she's not.
Well,
Yeah,
probably go under the
California
doors.
cold. Yeah, it's a whole. What is it right now? 51 degrees. Trust- I'm cold too. I got my heat is at like 75 right now. You see,
So while this is going on, I want to check out the upstairs where Sylvester went
Cool.
to see this staircase that they're talking about.
okay. So as Andy scurries
'Cause I'm
under
thinking-
that door,
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, go for it.
I was just gonna say I want to see if there's a table or something upstairs I can just put over that staircase, over the
Oh,
opening.
okay. All right. So
And if
as
there's
Andy
not one
peeks under
big
this, what's up?
Sorry, go. No, go for
As
it.
Annie
sorry.
peeks in this room, it appears to be a pantry full of foodstuffs and provisions. And there does seem to be a stone staircase that leads down to what you presume would probably be a cellar. So, Cutter, as you make your way up the stairs, let's take you over here. Get rid of you. This is what is at the top of the stairs. There is this door here,
Okay.
in which there is a large, what appears to be like a work desk, or like a writing desk. And then if you look through, you see the stairs leading over here.
Okay. So it looks like I could probably grab this desk, turn it over, throw it over the top of that, or if not, get one of those big ass tables from down below and do that with it. So
Yeah, that's up to you. I mean, so the door, this is still a door. It's not a massive door. And these stairs, they're not a stair that goes down. There's not a door. It's literally a spiral staircase. So technically, if you laid down right here and stuck your head over the edge, you would be looking into that room downstairs. So if you start banging tables around in the room upstairs, the people downstairs would presumably hear you pretty well.
okay. So then I guess we'd do it before we start the fire, so to speak. Okay,
or at exactly the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna head back downstairs.
And as Cutter comes downstairs, he hears Victor saying, "Best part, Sylvester, fog lay closer to ground. We do not have to worry about fog coming up, so we lay it across the top of the room, let it settle. Everybody stuck in the room deal with poison, and we pick them up one at a time. Yes. Perhaps we close this door downstairs too, though. What do you think, Peter?
Set the tables against it to make sure no one can come through.
Exactly. There's plenty of tables to barricade the door down here.
We only have one Brian.
Beaton walks over to the kitchen door, pulls out a wand with spider and web filigree upon it, and sprays webbing from door to door, from jam to jam, making it. He casts the web spell using his wand of web
on the main door.
On this door right here.
This door right here.
He will do that after, because he has the wand. He will do that after the tables are in place.
I'm sorry, I missed the door. You're talking about the main door, or
he does it to the kitchen door.
The kitchen door. Got it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yes.
And now are Dariana and Brian currently still invisible?
Yes.
How long does your invisibility last?
An hour. Let me double check.
And I will say that at least since you were Jaegering the demon guy or whatever, blood puppeting the Daracool, you are looking at least 15 minutes of time has gone, plus probably closer to 20 for all the exploration and spider searching and table hunting and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So you are doing webs now, or you are doing it whenever triggers the event that you guys planned?
So I have immediately done it to the door to the kitchen.
Okay. How long does that last?
Until it goes away.
Okay.
It says up to an hour.
Okay,
and since it's a wand, I don't believe I have to concentrate on it.
No, you're good. Yeah. What else is everyone doing? Sylvester, as Annie is seeing this pantry, she also does see this door over here that you presume clearly would lead to the kitchen. Makes sense that there's a pantry there. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna have her come back out and go into the last room.
Okay. When she goes into the last room, what she sees is what appears to be a small barracks. And laying on one of the beds is what appears to be a soldier resting.
Okay. All right, I ever come back, and I just let everybody know, that there was 2 maidservants in one room and 1 soldier in the last room.
How quick does your poison work?
I mean, it will work immediately, and it will last for 10 minutes for all people that are stuck in the room, Qatar.
Well, what I'm asking is, how long are they gonna shut up?
It depends. I know that your type Derkul are a bit resistant to poison, but this will work on whether they breathe or not. Even if only take half damage for 10 minutes, I imagine eventually they will meet Chernobog.
I would also like to suggest that haste is probably important here.
All right, so let's quietly barricade this fucking door.
Okay.
Very quietly.
Beatum asks the Paranalians to help them. How do they look? They've overseen all of this. How are they looking?
How are the Paranalians looking in regards to what? Like their physical self?
What
their-
we're doing. Do they look like they're like, we don't like this, or they're upset about it, or whatnot?
If they've been hearing everything that you guys have been hearing, have been saying and everything, they seem to be ready to go. I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
they are still trying to save the sisters that were taken.
That's what I'm surprised about. I haven't seen them.
Was that the two women locked in the room, Sylvester,
They-
perhaps?
No, they weren't locked in there. They were servants. They were bringing out and clearing plates.
I understand.
They didn't look to me to be Paranalian, correct?
No, they appeared to be, some
Yeah.
type of local.
Right.
Yeah.
When Annie was in the room, did she notice if the stairs went further down?
Yes, they went down, presumably a cellar. It could be a dungeon. They
Not
could-
that stair. The stair in the room where the ritual is taking
Oh,
place.
yeah.
Does that
that's-
spiral stair go down even further?
That's a good question.
No, it does not.
Okay.
Okay. Because that would suck. That would suck if we
But
poisoned
there
them.
is one last room on map, other than down the
Well,
stairs
there's
from the
more.
pantry. There's up on the top floor, there's a room behind the staircase that we have not checked. So I might as well send Annie up there to go take a quick peek while we're moving our tables and getting ready.
There's
Who-
also
who-
like towers on the wall.
Who's metaing the space of this room right now?
Oh,
No,
that's
well, when I went up, it's not a meta thing. When I was upstairs, where the staircase is on the upper floor, there was a door to the north.
No. I was talking about the person who's
No, I was-
calculating
I was putting my-
algorithms.
I was seeing 20 feet, Ryan.
I know. Do you think you could see that from this side of the door?
Gotcha.
You have a last room that you're going to go explore on the
Yeah.
upstairs. Did I put it
Yeah.
to the upstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
So in the last room, you see this. And what it appears to be is quarters. They seem to be larger than obviously the servant quarters or even the human little barracks area. But it does appear to be a number of beds and a number of chests filling this area.
We'll deal with that in a moment. All right, bringing Annie back to me.
All right.
So we're moving very quietly. The table's in front of the door, correct?
Correct.
And then who's going to go watch the top of the stairs to pick off those that try and come up?
Eaton is going to go with Brian.
Okay.
Correct.
I'll go.
I'm gonna head up there
That's-
too and tell them about
Okay.
the plan of covering the stairwell, or at least tossing some tables down there if people start heading up.
I mean, Victor has to go because he has to cast spell.
Mm-hmm.
We have two spear maidens. Where would we like them?
Well, if I'm going to
Pushing
stay
table.
downstairs, probably with me.
Okay.
And the last thing Beatum does before he goes up is he sprays web across the barricade of tables in front of the door as well.
Did he put web on like the other door, like the far door?
The far door, no, he didn't put any web over here.
I think
Because
that's okay.
yeah, I think we want to go that direction potentially, and Yep, there we go.
All right.
Cool.
So downstairs is me and the two spear maidens, and everybody else went upstairs.
We have.
right.
Well, I
gonna be
mean, I guess
tight,
I can
though.
stay down. You know what? I'm gonna stay down here.
Okay.
Just stand up on one of these tables with my bow, I guess. I'll just keep a range.
Get ready to
Okay.
do some dueling.
Well, we'll see.
I
What do
am
we
an
do about this
artiste.
door down here? Anything?
It's our escape.
No.
It's our escape hatch, so maybe you could guard that too.
Well, there's another door here.
Right.
Yep.
So there's two currently open doors. Let me just get this shit out of the way. Whoop. Never mind. Reveal.
I'm just thinking about alerting the people in the southern area.
Right.
It's possible there's a bar to be put on that front door, but you have to deal with that guard as well.
Well, there's already a bar here
Mm-hmm.
that you guys know of.
True.
There is no bars here though.
Interesting.
I
I think that would be a really important place to have a locking mechanism.
you would think so. What
Yeah.
what was the final conclusion that happened with this guy? With Mr. Crackbone?
He died from chill touch.
Guilt
And he
touch,
went
right.
he went down the well.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
okay.
dropped.
Because I knew
Yeah, we
that you
threw him
guys
down
were
the well.
holding him in the blood, but he doesn't have to breathe in his immune to necrotic damage, so he literally was just like, "What's
Yeah.
going on?" All right,
He was loving it.
And an invisible
It
Brian.
was like a spa day with Brian.
like a big warm hug. Yeah.
Hmm.
Gross.
To Ariana's dream spa.
So
Blood mask.
All right. So
let's try
Beatum
this.
gets his wand and prepares to, as soon as Victor enters and casts the spell, he's going to spray a web across the stairs. And I will show you what the spell does. It's a dexterity saving throw of 15 to move through, or you're restrained in it. So we'll see what happens.
So, you're going to the top floor, correct?
Correct.
And you're gonna put some web across the stairs. Let me bust out my sweet web graphic real quick.
Mike, I think you said you're gonna wait till right when Victor drops
Right.
his spell.
And
Now-
basically, I'm holding it until he uses it and then gets up and out. And
Now
then
I'm curious too. Do we want to double hit them? Should I drop Sickening Radiance as well?
I don't know if we want to go ham. We
Yet
can go
again.
progressively ham as
All right.
You should really use some of your 5th level spells, beat them.
We could. We could use that as they. If they
That's funny. Beat him
survive.
telling me not to go to ham. All right.
Fine. Use all the spells, Newcom.
No. We'll see how Cloud Kill works. I'm gonna wait for a reaction
Yes.
to see what happens. Okay.
Have not used undead before. It'd be very interesting to see.
Well, that's why Sickening Radiance. It's radiant damage.
It'll do like the same thing, like a big room filling.
Well, it's more of a 30-foot sphere, which would cover most
That's
of the room.
huge. Yeah, that's huge too.
Can you drop Sickening Radiance into here for me?
Yeah. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button.
I love Andy that he rolled good on his roll for bad rolls.
Spells. Dun, dun, dun.
Would it burn his web? No.
Fire burns the web,
Okay.
but
Yeah, not
it shouldn't
radiant. Okay, good.
shouldn't be radiance, or the cloud shouldn't do anything to it.
Should be showing up.
Sickening
Oh,
Radiance.
that's cool.
Is this a Midgard spell or is this a regular spell?
I think it's a regular.
That'll work.
Yeah, that's a regular one. That's one of the like use like some druid shenaniganery to like hold people in place and exhaust them to death.
Yeah. So does 40-10.
I mean, that would help, right?
Yeah, and one level of exhaustion.
Shenaniganery.
I can keep it going for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Same with me.
Okay, yeah.
Just exhaust them to death.
Okay. But so when a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, so every turn they have to continuously make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. So it's the
Or-
same save as his.
Yeah.
Give somebody 6 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Beat 'em loves exhaustion.
Well, it's like a expounding issue because you start to
Yeah.
get in there and you get disadvantage on all of your throws, and eventually you're rolling saving throws with disadvantage, and it's just like, and now you're off the cliff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, that's what I think is each
I think
time they fail, their next save becomes harder and harder because they get
Yeah.
exhausted.
we should probably do that. I mean, based on what Annie said.
Oh, thank you, L2.
Ooh, what do we got here? Sylvester and Beatum get blesses. Oh,
And
Cutter
Cutter.
gets blesses.
Look, it's looking
Yeah.
like
Sweet.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Let me just wait till he's all done.
May the Dark Lord
L2
do something
is the
in your
bomb.
favor.
Chernobog sent his blessing, Christian. I do not like your name, but I like.
Oh, and then he gets a bane.
There it is.
oh,
Bruh.
Thank you.
boo, boo to that.
Oh, Eric loves
So
Bane.
you are the man. All right. So that one's for me.
Does anyone
Matt.
remember if I have a wand of War Mage?
Ye-
You
I
do.
yes, you got it from Paranelia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am
Same
pulling
place we
that
got-
out.
Pull it out. Don't you have like a bunch of stuff that you don't use?
Yeah, I've got some like complicated. Like I've got a complicated bucket. like
Complicated bucket.
Oh,
Like,
it's
what?
the tree,
It's
the
sap-
tree
the
bucket.
tree
sap
The tree
bucket.
bucket, yeah.
I've got like
Complicated
some
bucket.
a crown of thorns that are like kind of
It's a puzzle
confusing,
bucket.
but kind of cool.
We're gonna make maple syrup for Victor's pancakes.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
that it makes
I
things
forgot-
way better than maple syrup.
I forgot about the complicated bucket.
You use
Yeah.
it to craft potions anytime
Not
you
like we
downtime,
ever
but
see
you
trees.
don't.
all the
Yeah, but they're
time.
usually like shitty potions.
That had to have been a
Depends on what
joke
tree
when
you
came
find.
up with that name.
I mean,
Yeah, I
you can
haven't
find
found any
healing
cool trees
potions and
yet.
shit, right? Yeah, because you've
Yeah.
looked for trees a whole lot. I remember all those times you asked me.
I've
What,
asked about trees a few times, and so I was like, shitty tree.
No, no.
All right.
I
I
think
feel like-
we hit him with both and just fucking kill
Yeah.
these fuckers
I
fast.
agree. I agree.
All right.
Excellent.
That's a nice crowd in there of seems to be the most important people. So let's do this. So we get our
All right.
tables up against the door.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna stand back here and guard this door. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one
Ryan,
down
do you
here.
want me to put my spell up in there too?
Sure. Get it up in there. Let me just open all of
Did that do it?
the necessary stat blocks real quick because whew, there's a couple.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're gonna be dead.
So, Eric, how did you get that to actually cast?
I didn't.
We just hit
cast
show
it.
in VTT.
Yeah,
in
if you-
VTT. Okay.
yeah. So I didn't cast it per se.
Right. Okay. I need.
Maybe I have to get out of.
If you click on the spell itself, a thing will come. Like a bar will come in from the right, and at the top of that it says cast in VTT.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay.
You see it?
Yeah, I was in the management and it didn't happen.
No. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I think that's all the stat blocks I need before you guys start to do you. So listen, so here's what we're gonna do. You let me know when we're gonna start this, and I'm gonna roll initiative first. But if you are going to do a series of things, then that will just be our initiative order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when if someone triggers initiative, you don't have to roll initiative. You are first in initiative and you just took your turn. So you know what I'm saying? So if you're like, I cast fireball, okay, you just went first in initiative, the combat has started, and then on to the next person. You know what I mean? So if you guys are gonna do, I do this and you do this and you do this, then we're gonna go that person's first, that person's second, that person's third, and then we can roll for the rest, and then that will just be initiative order. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I'm probably going second after Victor. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in right in tandem with Sylvester, and he's probably a little more dexterous than me, perhaps. So
Again, I'm not worried about
perhaps.
who's the most dexterous right now,
Okay.
because you're determining prior who is taking their turns, and then everyone else is kind of picking after. So why doesn't everyone just roll me initiative, and then I'll just alter the scores to put it in the correct order if
gotcha.
and when that becomes a thing.
Okay, so we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, make sure you click on your token first.
I'm
Yeah, I
going
gotta
to
find me.
bless this. But
Where am I?
Beatles, that's nice.
so I ended up with a 13 for me.
19. Oh, it didn't show up in the turn again. I clicked
Did you
on
click
me.
your token?
It did.
Where are you?
I'm right. I'm right. I'm moving myself by the door, but because you colored, so you can't see me. There we go.
Oh, you're underneath all that bullshit that I there. we
Yeah.
go.
So there we go.
Let's just send that to back. And I'll grab the other shit too, and I'll send that to back. Yeah, you should be able to go across it now. Okay. So add turn.
No, I got
Add turn.
19 or 23. I just have advantage on
Oh,
Because he's the-
twice.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, I got
5. You
the-
guys want to
got
roll
the
for
advantage.
Keylora and Shihara for me, please?
Sure.
Chips
What's
ever, by the
their,
way. Sorry if
the
I'm munching on
modifier?
people.
Got it
Zaps
right.
voodoo chips.
I got it right here.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's
Oh,
just
plus-
zero.
plus
They're dex.
zero.
Oh, those look good. I want those.
So I had Shihara, I believe. Yeah, Shihara got a 8.
Keylora is 5.
Cool. So after we deal with that, if we deal with them quick enough, we can kill them too. So did I say that out loud?
Did we?
All right. Now, who is actually going to go very, very first? Whose initial thing is going to start this off?
I think probably me and Matt, kind of
Yeah.
at the same time-ish.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had a 19. It
Because
didn't
they're all
click
paying
over, but-
attention, hopefully, to the altar.
Let's say 25, 24. No. Yeah, because Cutter got a 23. And then beat them. Were you gonna go right after them?
yes. As soon as they get back up the stairs and out of the way, I will spray web on the stairs.
So Victor, Sylvester, Beatum, Cutter, Dariana, and the Paranalians. That is how this is gonna roll out for you guys. I wish you could pop out the initiative order. It's weird that you can pop out literally everything else, but not that. So,
Really? I have it popped out.
why? I mean, like it's out, but it doesn't leave the frame. You know what I mean? Like I can't.
Mine's in the bottom left. Yeah.
Yeah, same. So,
Okay.
all right.
Let's
all right,
do
guys.
this.
Let's get in the mood.
Yeah, a little music.
Let's set the scene.
Which one are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's
But
do
Al
this one.
Green.
I think
Yeah,
Al Green is perfect.
that works.
I'm tired of
Oh, I was hoping for some Dungeons and Nine-Inch Dungeons, right?
9 Inch.
Which
Dungeon.
one's 9 Inch Dungeons?
Dungeon?
Yeah, like a Nine Inch
Why not
Nails,
know that?
9 Inch
like
Nails
Bart
song. Remember?
Yeah.
I think Andy the map
Sub-Zero
would.
spraying web.
Head like a hole.
Is it the one that Andy
Yeah, there you go.
suggested?
I
Is
think
it
that's
this
it.
one?
Yeah, I think that's it.
9 Inch Dungeons? All
yeah,
right.
Nine Inch Dungeons.
But this is in game. This is Andy's favorite final boss music. So
Oh.
yeah. But wait a minute. No, I think I gotta give the people what they want here.
Okay.
Give the people what they want. K-pop.
Oh no, this is what
Yeah,
you
sexy
want. No
jazz.
one wants this but you.
Janelle just said doo-wop.
Doo-wop.
we are stealing hearts here.
This music fucking slaps.
Some Phantom
Andy the
Thieves.
Yeah, maybe some Andrew
This music
sisters?
is double killing me. Double dead.
Double dead.
All right, let's go back to the slapping music, please.
Was that a cat?
All right, guys. Let me know if the music's a little too loud.
Nice.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Good luck. Well, who's doing what?
All right.
So
So-
Victor is starting off the cloud kill.
Yeah, and I was because I'm downstairs, and then but I went and you're upstairs, right, Victor?
I was with you, so I was gonna kind of head up with you.
Oh, well, you can't see into the room where you want to drop it though.
Oh, because it's already coded in web per beatum.
No,
No.
He was going to drop the web on the
After we
stairs
come out.
after we
the stairs
cast the spell there.
after.
Okay.
Yes, that's
So, and here's a question. I would know this too. If I'm downstairs but Annie's up, I can see through her eyes, so I can see where I want to drop it. Correct?
Are you gonna cloud
Um,
kill Annie?
No, but she can peek, so I can see where I drop it.
Do you? I mean, so I don't know. Can you cast? I know you can cast touch spells through your familiar, but can you cast in areas that you have to see? Can you cast a spell where where your familiar can see it? I don't believe so.
No.
It might be a Pact of the Chain feature. I don't believe so. No.
Because I can see through her eyes without.
Right. I mean, you kind of have like a telepathic
That's
link.
an interesting. That's an
Yeah.
interesting question.
Let's say. Well, when you're looking through her eyes, what is the thing? Are you able to do anything else, or are you like in a?
Yeah,
state?
so it's not like I know Pact of the Chain, like other familiar people, they have to warg and go into basically a coma. With Pact of the Chain, you don't.
Well, then fuck it. Let's do it.
So that was kind of my thinking on that. But
Let's fucking go. Come on. All right. You
I
can
mean,
do it.
either way, I can just do it upstairs too. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well, I would say that you have to at least be. Yeah. You. In this instance, I would let you be near Annie, and then Annie could kind of peek in, and you could cast it down.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
kind of
you
what
have
I'd
to
like
be.
to do.
So we'll just say upstairs is this tree for right now.
Okay,
All right.
perfect.
I don't feel like flipping back and forth a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we kind of make eye contact, and I assume he's kind of laying down and peeking, and we just kind of do 1, 2, prep our spells, ready our spells beforehand, and then just look down and drop them right in the center of the room.
Okay. So let's
And then move out of the way so Andy can do his thing.
So I don't want freehand. I want a shape. This is what I want. So let me. Yeah, baby. That's how that works. All right.
Okay.
So I can do circles here.
Hey, Jason. for the Twitch stream,
Yeah.
maybe my screen is screwed up, but I only see the kitchen.
I can zoom out.
You only see the kitchen.
I think you
Oh,
just have
oh.
to move it up.
Just like for the
Yeah,
people
I would just
watching.
drag the whole thing down. Yeah, keep going a little more.
There we go. That's good.
Sorry about that, guys.
I would just make sure that you could see the whole thing underneath the Dark Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Don't need to worry about the bottom room.
All right.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So, first, Victor is going to be kind of laying down, look into this room, right? And just cast what? Describe exactly what you do. Tell me all of the deets.
So Victor kind of has a kind of similar hand motion to what you guys saw when he was standing on that tower, and he whispers "Spasiva" to his dark god, and then kind of waves his fingers across, and then we're just going for the center of the room. Suddenly, a sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog just begins to kind of emerge from that center, kind of coming up from the floor and spreading out. And as it spreads out, the area starts to become heavily obscured. And I would guess it looks like the dude on the horse is probably the closest to the middle, or maybe the woman in the red cloak. So one of them would probably notice it first, I guess.
She would be the closest. Would
Okay.
be this woman here in the middle.
Yeah.
And then
So-
how big is this again?
So I mean, that's why I was looking. Like, I think it could fill the whole thing up because it's 20-foot radius, so it should go wall to wall. And then maybe like the two guys in the corners. I mean, it's gonna reach at least part of them, and then it'll spread out in the next, at least by the next round. And it won't come up the stairs.
Okay, so 20-foot radius means from the middle out, it's 20 feet, right?
Correct. Like in every direction though. The radius is
Right.
like half, right? Yeah.
Right? It's math, right?
Math, baby.
Because
Geometry.
shapes is math, and letters are math.
Everything is
All right.
just
in
math.
algebra.
So we'll just say that this is the middle of the room right here. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. So then I just need to draw a circle that goes from... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Real talk.
Draw shape. Then I just need a circle.
The ones that have a chance of not being in it are just the two dudes in the far corners. But
So it's like that.
yeah,
And
exactly.
I'll grab a hold of this and we'll put it right there. So this area inside here becomes obscured with a yellowish green billowing smoke that starts at the center of the room and just fills this space, staying low to the ground, correct?
That is correct.
And as that is happening, you push back from the stairs, and Annie, I assume invisibly, flies down towards the room. And as you look through her eyes, what happens?
I drop my sickening radius, which is pretty funny too, because it's a similar thing. It's a greenish light. Yeah, it's like that gross pea, light pea green, almost like vomit.
Listen, if you're peeing any shade of green, you're either on purple fall or you got a problem.
This is
No,
ICU
I
knowledge.
didn't mean pee. I meant peas.
This is fantasy
peas.
Oh,
Not
okay,
urine, but
gotcha. All right.
Anderson's
Listen,
split
went
pea
straight to
soup.
work.
Yeah, yeah,
straight
yeah.
to work. All right,
Exorcist vomit.
all right.
Yeah,
Pea soup. I don't have that many shades, but I got.
but
pea
it's
soup
lighter. It's
working.
actually very similar to the circle you drew.
Okay.
But
Well,
also
we'll just have to
too,
go with a different green.
yeah, and it
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna go yellow because it's radiance, and I
Yeah.
need to see.
And
All right,
unlike
how
a
big is
cloud,
this?
it's more of a like
Yeah.
it's a 30-foot radius.
Oh,
So
fuck.
just
Why isn't it working?
yeah. So everybody in the room.
I think it turned off, Andy.
Oh, I don't
Hey,
think so.
Ian.
Maybe it did turn off.
hey.
It freaked out when my it was it was on my wife there for a second. Here we go. Hi.
Yeah, and they're
And
gonna.
then what does beat him do? Tell him what beat him's gonna do, buddy.
Let's be baby beat him soon.
Tell him what beat him does. I cast web.
Aw.
Say hi. Say
I'm gonna
hi.
slap that picture up in the
Wave to
Discord.
everybody.
Good night,
Aw.
Ian. Oh,
Good night,
Jesus,
buddy.
Eric, look at that. Hopefully the walls protect us.
Yeah. So can it go around walls and stuff?
You can go around corners.
So if the door opens, anything
Right.
in this area gets it. Gotcha. Good to know.
Oh,
So I tell everybody, back up.
So considering that you two upstairs are about here-ish, you're both within your own radiuses as these spells start.
But we're above them, though.
Well, does the radiance have a height?
I don't know.
Because if it can go around walls, it can go through the opening that you are staring at and hit both of you instantly.
a sphere for cloud kill. Oh no.
sphere.
Oh, a sphere. Uh-oh. And
Smelt it,
a
dealt it.
30-foot radius sphere.
But does
But
the wall protect
both.
us? That's what we're asking.
Hold on, we'll see.
No,
here.
the wall does not protect. It specifically says in the spell that it goes around walls, and a cloud will not be protected. And beat them if you're up there to cast web right away
No, but-
too.
But we're
happen to
going
be
through
up there
the
too.
door, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like-
get it as well.
When you look at the door, that's where Brian was going to push the door closed behind us.
I think this is going to be
Right.
another situation.
Again, so
where
let me
Cutter's the
just
last
let me
one
just show you let me just show you again what's going on here, right?
Okay.
As you cast the spells,
Yeah.
you three,
Like use our movement to go through the door past Brian.
you three are right here when you cast these spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And all of that stuff goes through this opening because there is no door here. So the cloud and the light bursts through into this room.
All right.
Okay.
So if I will give you this one time because you know your spells, you're not dummies. Like you're 11th level spellcasters. You would probably know these things. Actually, I want all of you to roll me intelligence checks. Flat out.
Yes. Brilliant.
I love it.
I'm
I
not
love
right.
I love it.
Everyone or just everyone casting?
Just the three idiots that cast spells up there in the radius of.
With bless, maybe?
Hey, you do what you got to do. I bait all three
look
of
at
you.
that.
Oh yeah, I'm blessing
Nice.
mine. Before I even roll it, I'm telling you that.
Dude, so I nailed it. A 19 plus
Oh
a
yeah, I
4.
already said that I baned all three of you. So
23.
yeah.
Beat him is
Big cool.
committing at this point, even knowing that he's in like the area.
So I got
So,
a 15.
All right. So beat 'em. I got a 16 minus 3, so you got a 13. Sylvester.
I wouldn't change it anyways. I'm just gonna do it. Let's just do it.
Yep.
Yep.
Sylvester, you got a 14.
No, 15.
And no,
Oh,
I
you
baned all
minus
of you.
one. Gotcha.
And then Victor, are you just taking it?
So, no, I got a 19 and I added 4. And then minus your bane.
Okay, well I'll bane it anyway, but you
Yeah.
passed because I said I would. Ooh. So back down to a 19. So let me drop 3 of my banes off real quick. I think that's half my banes.
Yeah, I used a bless.
But all but one of you failed. But my 1 point dropped you just below DC 15. So Victor, you are the only one that realizes right as you cast this spell and kind of back up that you're going to be in the radius of all of these things. So if you would like to, with your movement, as everyone else kind of steps in front of you, you get this like, oh shit, as Sylvester is kind of looking through Annie's eyes and casting the spell, and Beatum is raising his wand of web to cast it. You have this moment of clarity where you go, oh fuck, they're spears. If you would like to use your movement speed, you could attempt to move out of this radius. Where would you like to go?
So we have to get past Brian. And
Wait,
No.
is Brian?
I thought Brian was doing this door. Like at the top. Like that was the point of it, was to keep all
Oh,
the-
right here.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was the
Um,
idea.
I think the web was the whole point, was to make it where they can't get through the web on the stairs.
Well, that's right. So they were slow coming upstairs, but I think we were gonna go on the other side of the door too, and like.
Well, it's up
Okay.
to Jess because she controls
Yeah.
Brian what he
Yeah.
wants to do with him.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you guys want to run out of the blast radius, and then
Yeah.
Brian shuts
Yeah.
the door, then yeah.
Is Brian currently with them?
No, we would be on the other side of the door.
So
I thought
still
they had by the desk.
well within the radius.
I guess, yeah.
Well, you could take a step back.
So the radius comes out to like again, you guys have like a radius out to like here.
Yeah.
So if the door is open, then the cloud then the
Or-
cloud can
yeah.
get in, the light can get in, all of
'Cause
the
it
things
takes
can
time.
get in.
Yeah.
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 Worth
All
it.
right. Starting strong. Let's grab the invisible crew.
All right. Can I move my 30 feet?
Oh, you failed your check. You're not smart enough to remember, so you're
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to move Victor past the door?
The cloud kill won't go up.
it won't. It'll stay down.
That's what it
the
says.
vapor being heavier than air sinks to the lowest level of land.
So it's
even
just the
pouring
light.
down
So it's
openings.
just the light. Gotcha. All right.
And Dariana, like, my thought would be, isn't Brian pretty humongous?
No, he's medium.
Oh.
Yeah, at the moment he's like pretty big, but not like crazy big.
I'm gonna stay
Like,
with
probably as
Brian.
big as you.
I'm gonna defend Brian, like as people are shoving on, like once those two guys get through, because at least the web will buy them time to get through the door, you know.
Okay, Dariana, are you up here with him?
I mean, I'm not holding the door, so I'm probably back where
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Victor is.
Okay. But I just want to clarify one more time.
we're in the zone.
Yeah. Let's do this.
You just moved more into the sphere, and if that door is open, since it goes around, it will burst through. So if you moved through and the door is currently open as the other two are waiting to see what happens, everyone upstairs gets hit by the light.
Be over here. Doesn't matter. So if they open the door after
Aficionado.
casting the spell, we all get hit. Is that what you're saying?
It depends on. So the door's already open because Victor ran through it to get out. And unless he
Okay.
closed the door behind him with the other two still in that room,
No, we can't do that. Gotta wait
Yeah.
for a guy.
so you would wait for the other two.
So you don't, Victor, do you not say, run?
I mean,
Yeah.
that worked really well the last time I did that. Little Dead Vic IPA.
Hmm?
He's a big
Yeah.
man. Couldn't he just like? He could definitely grab Beatum and like shove Sylvester.
I mean,
feel like.
Brian,
You need to cast the
Ryan
spell.
already let me do that in the Marjorie with Beatum when we were running away from that.
Well, and also if he picks up Beatum on his turn, since he went first,
my-
he would
my
grab
action.
Beatum and leave before Beatum did his web.
Yeah, that's true.
So basically, long story short,
Yeah. I'm taking
little cluster fuckery at the top. The light
Yeah.
pierces through the room, and this is where you are at the start of your next turns.
Cool.
Sylvester, Beatum, Cutter. As these lights, this cloud, all of these things descend, you are unaware of the current location. But I assume there would be some type of trigger that says, this happened. So
It's a light green light that comes from mine, so he'd see that.
Yeah, you would at least see it coming down from the top of the stairs, at least a radius, a radiance. What are you doing after that?
So what I'm doing is I'm just readying my sword and just keeping an eye between here and here. Just keeping an eye on the room, all these doors.
Okay, so you're just in
That's
the
all I'm
room,
doing.
waiting to see what happens. All right,
Yep.
Dariana, as your turn begins, suddenly this pea-colored radiance bursts up from downstairs and fills the room that you are in through the open door. And that spell is Sickening Radiance. Dim greenish light spreads in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point and choose. The light spreads around corners and lasts until the spell ends. When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'll bless it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So you can
Bless
smoke him
it.
if you got him right now.
Because I hate to tell you,
This is
this
the
is against
time.
my spell save DC, by the way,
Cool.
and you failed. Sorry.
Nice
I
job,
hate
yeah.
to steal
believe-
that from you, Ryan.
Eric loves that.
Oh no. Yeah.
It's my spell save
think,
DC,
uh,
right?
Yeah. No, it's
Which
your
is-
spell. It's your spell save.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's an 18, guys. So
Cool.
Sorry.
So I can't do anything? Like,
You're in the radius of the spell.
okay.
Yep. Do you have counterspell?
Yes.
don't counterspell it.
I
If you want
won't.
to counterspell it, you could.
No, but it's not my turn, right?
It is your
Yeah,
turn. It's actively
yeah.
your turn. That is why you're starting your turn in this radiance.
Oh, can I dimension the fuck door?
You can
Up there.
dimension the fuck door if you want. I don't know what.
Will that help me?
dimensioning The fuck door will do.
Is that the same
but,
door as the back door? What is that one?
Oh, hey
Oh,
yeah, well,
man.
the dimension.
So, just dimension into the back door. So
If I
you would
dimension
like to,
door quickly enough, would that help?
as the radiance hits, no, because it's at the start of your turn. But if you want to
Okay, then there's
dimension
no point.
door, yeah. And you're not even next to Brian, so you couldn't like grab him and take him either. I guess you could do your movement to get to him, grab him, and dimension door out. So roll your damage, Sylvester, as the radiance strikes all of you.
Oh yeah, I will.
Bag of
What
dice
was
or
it?
what?
Huh?
40-10.
Is it a
Yeah,
bag of
sorry.
dice or
40,
what?
10.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Hold on.
what?
Oh,
But before that happens, I would have gotten to move after I cast my web spell, correct?
I mean, technically, but here's so the whole point of rolling the intelligence checks is to realize whether you were in the radius or not. So if you would have, if not knowing the radius was going to take you over, you would have cast your web and ran. You could have. I'll let you cast your web and run. But if you were going to stay in that room after the web to see what happens, then you stayed in the room and the radiance hit you. So it's up to you what your character would have done, not knowing that the radius would strike you afterwards.
He wouldn't have stayed in the room.
Well, then you can move to where he would have been.
Probably right to there. Still
So
in the
then you
radiance.
would still get hit. Yeah.
Okay.
And Sylvester, if you would have stayed in the room to see what happened, then you're still in the room. If you would have moved out of the room based on your plan, not realizing your radius would hit you, then you can go where you would have gone.
I would have stayed in the room.
Gotcha. Then
Yeah,
that'll do
I'm
it.
right where I'm at. That's
So
exactly
that's
what I would have done.
28 points of radiant damage to you, Dariana.
And a level of
Um,
exhaustion.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
And,
hate to
that's-
be that
That
kind
would
of-
also be for me as well, since I started my turn in the radius of the spell.
But you got to do your con save. It's a saver.
I did, and I got a whopping 8 with all that.
Yeah,
All right.
28 points to each of you. There's no
Here, I'll do my con save. Figure out where I'm at.
Brian doesn't have his initiative order too. Is he just going to work with you, or are you going to use him separately?
Well, I'm gonna bless mine.
Let's see. I guess I'll just roll separately.
Okay. I'm gonna
And I saved. Sorry, guys. Now I feel really shitty. I thought it was no big deal because I'd be taking the same damage, but I saved. I'm sorry.
So we'll add a turn for Brian if you just want to roll initiative for him real quick. All right.
9.
All right. So Cutter.
Should I roll a save for him?
Yeah. Roll for dick. Oh, just a bit.
All right. 10.
Yeah. So he also takes
3.
28 points of damage.
The stumpy one.
So So Dariana, you took that damage. What are you gonna do now as you suddenly realize that this radiant light is bathing this entire room and you are now sickened by it? What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab Brian and get out of the room.
Okay. Well, Brian he is right behind you, I guess, in the order. So yeah, you could take him and bounce if you want. So just go to where you would like to go.
I guess I'll go over here.
Okay. You're gonna stay up top?
Yeah, I can see the door, right?
Yeah, the door's right here.
Staying out of
Alright.
the blast radius, but to where I can see the door.
Yep. And if this door shuts, it will stop the radius as well. If either of these doors close,
Yeah.
it'll be contained. Okay. Shihara.
I'm pretty sure she's downstairs, holding up the wall, like
Oh,
the tables against the door, the webs
Gotcha.
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And she's not in the radius because there's no light leaking through yet.
Okay.
Kielora.
Same.
Okay.
Just guarding, holding.
Okay. So then I am going to start adding these other people's initiative as it comes to them. I'll do all of these boys at the same time because they're all the same thing.
I will be back in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, we should have taken. This is actually a perfect time to take. Well, right before we started this, we could have taken a break. We could always just get ready to start the next turn with.
As you load all the guys up into initiative, that might
Yeah,
be
why
a
don't we
decent
go ahead and take a break as I get all the initiative loaded up. We'll be right back, everybody, and we will see what transpires from this.
All right.
This.
And sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
I thought it was
It
good.
happens. Hello and welcome back to the Adventure Archive. Sorry, I had to restart my internet there real quick. It was being bad. So as we are starting, I didn't want to use a gendered insult. As we are getting back into this, what just occurred is the party had a wonderful plan. Maybe not the best execution, to steal this room that all these bad guys are in, doing some type of dark ritual. And they dropped Cloud Kill and Sickening Radiance in the room. Unfortunately, both of those things are spheres that go around corners. But the Sickening Radiance, or the Cloud Kill actually stayed close to the ground. The Sickening Radiance and the light of it actually burst through the stairs and flooded all of the players in its Sickening Radiance. So, Beatum has a level of exhaustion and took 28 points of damage. Jess has a level of exhaustion and took 28 points of damage. Brian has a level of exhaustion and took 28 points of damage. Sylvester saved his own spell.
Yes, I did.
Not take damage or exhaustion. The Sickening Radiance is up.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Beatum. You would have started their turn there, but you would have a movement if you wanted to be out of it already.
Well, I could, as soon as I got over there, I could just use a reaction to Misty Step completely out.
Well, what I'm saying is Sylvester cast the spell first, so you
Jess,
started your turn in the Radiance. So you would have taken the damage, and then you could move away if you wanted to.
Yeah, like follow
Okay.
Jess out.
There we go. I
All
still
right.
get the exhaustion though.
You still get the exhaustion. So as initiative starts, Victor, have you rolled your save?
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to because of the because I had made that I passed the intelligence check, but here we go.
Oh, so you ran away. You got the option to move, and you, for some reason, stayed in the radius.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, well, we have to because we got to close that door.
Yep.
Here we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and bless this one.
Okay, so I need to make sure I was using people's blesses. Who used a bless on their last? Eric, let me get rid of one of your blesses real quick.
So I'm pretty sure Eric
I
has
have
like
as well.
a really high save,
18.
like higher than 16. So
18, yeah.
I've got to take a shot at this and use my advantage. Try it again. Here we go.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have a red card?
I
Nope,
do not.
all right, never mind. Andy, you used a bless.
I did.
Come on, baby.
And
Worse. I'll take it off.
I banned all three of you. Matt just used a bless.
And you need to get rid of my advantage.
For what, inspa?
Because I tried to make that save and it did not work.
Oh, so you have a green inspiration.
It's gone. Yeah.
What was the yellow?
The yellow was if I'm trying to sneak up on somebody, I have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's your disadvantage. Yep. Beatum Doppelbreen is exhausted. So, great plan. We'll see how it plays out, but more than half the party now has a level of exhaustion and close to 30 points of damage on them.
Yeah.
Victor, as you are bathed in the Sickening Radiance, you take 28 points of damage. You have a level of exhaustion. What would you like to do now?
Pretty sure I need to hop in the room to grab Sylvester by the back of the shirt because that door is still open, right?
Oh, I say,
but
though, just run.
You probably get the sense that he knows that he's in the
He
range of
knows
his own
that,
spell
okay.
right now.
Yeah.
All right, so I basically get right here. I slam this door shut and I yell at Brian to come back me up.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. That's fine. Are you doing anything else?
Well, it seems like
Nope, that's what you did. All right.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else?
I thought when we closed the door that it closes the.
It's
it
totally
stopped
you
the
did it, and it's done. And
Okay.
you now.
No, but I'm saying the radiance shuts off though. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Brian,
you it absolutely does.
Okay, gotcha.
Brian did not move.
Yeah, no,
He
it's
can't
not
yet.
his turn, so he did not
can't
move. Yeah. So Sylvester, as you hear a door slam in the other room, What are you doing?
Unmute.
And you muted.
Mute.
Oh, we need
Was
that
I
mute
muted?
icon.
Do I get
Alright.
my icons yet?
So I'm going to go through this door and shut that door. And then I'm kind of chuckling to myself, like, oh my god, that spell is amazing. I'm going to keep going 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that should get me to the bottom of the stairs.
My mute did not come through yet.
Did you knock?
So that's
and
the
I would have
problem.
closed the
is,
second door behind me. So I
right.
closed that
So the problem is right before you moved, right?
I'm up against it.
Victor slammed the door behind him and is holding it closed.
Yeah, like, do you knock on it or?
Oh, so when I close that door, if I try and open that door, yeah, I would.
It doesn't go.
I would have not. Like, hello.
I mean, I'd like to let him through, but I'm not sure what the DM's call is.
I'm not gonna keep fucking around with that. You can let him through, and he's through the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna just repeatedly take turns away from combat and stuff to just keep fucking like.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're at this point. It's that.
Right.
He whispers Spasiba.
That's not even the song I wanted to do. What are those things where they run around the room? Is it Benny something?
Benny Hill.
Yeah,
Benny Hill. This is the
yeah.
goddamn
Goes-
Benny Hill skit that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Fucking Three Stooges here, just like slamming
Alright.
doors and
So yeah, I
Casting
continue. I continue down the stairs.
yeah. So as you chuckle fucks escape the radius of your own spell. Next up is Beatum. What are you doing?
Beatum is going to stand up here where he's at, and he's going to prepare to. Actually, he's going to move over to here, and he's going to prepare to attack anyone. He'll cast Mind Spike on anyone who either enters from below or enters through the door against Victor.
Oh, by the way, since the only action, I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt you, Beatum, but since the only action I took was movement, can I dash?
Oh,
You're on
Brian
mute.
just locked. He's not muted.
Oh.
He's locked sound.
Oh.
No,
Can
I
you-
was for sure muted. Yeah, I was munching on chips. This is not an ASMR stream. So, sure, I don't see any reason why not. You just took a movement, you didn't take an action, so.
Yeah, okay, because I'm going to go another 30 foot.
How's it going, Panzer Bjorn?
All right, so I'm coming down. Well, I'm.
Are you
I
going down
wanted-
the
'cause
stairs?
Yeah, I was down. I was already down the stairs. My movement would have gotten me to the bottom of the stairs.
All right, so you are
My first movement.
Yep, there you go. All these
Okay.
people are upstairs. I'll just put you on the wall.
5, 10.
Thank you, Andy.
All right, so I can get to about there. Okay, cool.
All right, so you dashed on out of that radiance, beat him. I believe it's you.
Yeah, so I'm preparing to cast Mind Spike on the first hostile individual that enters the space below us
That's
or
correct.
comes through the door.
Okay, Cutter. What as Sylvester's comes shooting, flying down the stairs. The radiance now stopped above. What are you up to?
Still keeping an eye on things. I'm actually, you know what? I want to move to this door, and is this a stone door, like the other one?
The
I
only
want to
stone
listen
door
at
currently.
this door.
Which door are you listening at?
The southern.
Oh, so you're
where we
so
saw those two women.
so yeah. Sylvester already told you previously that it's just the Great Hall entrance way. But if you want to listen at it, that's fine. You can just roll a perception.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah.
See if there's
You
anything going
don't
on.
hear anything currently.
Okay. So then I'll just move back to my spot. Like I said, I have my my sword readied in case
Okay.
anything comes bursting through that door.
Gotcha. So you are readied an action. Beatum, you have a readied action. So as the first batch of people in here start to realize what is happening, as this, woman in red finishes her chant and spears her spear down into this wrapped figure on the dais. Suddenly around her, her vision is obscured by this sickening green cloud that then is perfused by this bright greenish yellow light, just blasts into her eyes and is actually casting off of the cloud, making it even harder to see in all directions.
Excellent.
She takes 28 points of damage instantly as she begins hacking and coughing from this poison cloud that is like pouring into her lungs, and the radiance strikes her as well. She does a Constitution saving throw for... Oh no, you... Why did the music stop? Oh, it restarted. I X'd a window out literally the exact same time the music stopped, so I was like, oh no, I broke it. All of my windows that I had open for the stat blocks are closed, so I will open them as I need them. I need you, lady. Her Constitution is... Alright. So as she rolls her Constitution saving throw, she gets an 11. So she fails. She immediately has a level of exhaustion. So for this, I will say... and I should add tokens to everybody. I will say that purple is a level of exhaustion. So that means remind me and I'll add purples to all of you guys. So she has a level of exhaustion. She took 28 points of damage from the radiance. Can you please roll your cloud damage, Mr. Victor? And I will see what else she takes from that.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, that's a low roll.
13 points of poison damage for the cloud. And as she pulls the spear out and is hacking and coughing, she is going to run directly to her left. I'm going to roll an investigation check for her. So as she runs over there, no one can see this. This is all meta, so don't meta this. She begins running her hands along the wall.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, wait, you know what? It's not even her turn, but it will be at some point. These four guys down here start looking around as the cloud hits and seem unaffected by it.
Nice.
Again, you're not in there. Actually, none of you guys can see this shit, so I'm just gonna do all this shit without you guys knowing what's going on.
Oh, but I was liking hearing what's going on. All these spells and... We took damage for this, Ryan.
The audience needs to know. Fuck it. You guys are gonna meta, so it doesn't matter. These guys seem unaffected by the cloud.
I'm not gonna meta. I'm typing things.
As the sickening radiance strikes all of them, the light bursts through their armor, striking their skeletal frames, and they all shatter onto the ground in piles of bone. Oh, I guess they all get con saves, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't all die. So let me open up this. Pop it out, even though that probably won't matter. Ooh, okay. So, guy on the left, con save. Dead. Guy on the middle left, con save. Dead.
Now,
Guy on the
shouldn't
middle right.
Dead.
Ooh, still dead. Guy on the far right, dead. All dead. Everyone died. As the light strikes these four skeletal soldiers, they crumble in piles of bone. As we move on to that heavily, ornately black armored figure in this heavy black plate armor, he also seems unaffected by this cloud. but the radiance strikes. And he has a con. He rolls a con save.
Oh.
Fails. So he has, I believe it is a level of exhaustion. And he takes 28 points of damage.
Nice.
So what the woman did, she does. Dariana, you are up.
I don't see anyone.
Oh,
Nothing is
because-
like changed. So
I'm sorry, you are on the correct. There you go.
yeah. I mean, yeah, nothing's changed. So I guess I'll just say, or let Brian know that he can help with the door.
Gotcha. Okay. So when it comes to Brian's turn, he goes over and holds the door with Victor. Next, we go to. Sorry, I'm moving this around so much. We go to this figure here. He, on his turn, rolls his save.
Ooh.
Of which he succeeds.
Well, all right. Good for him.
And as he does that, he is going to wave his hands and cast a spell. And he is going to cast that spell at 5th level. And as he does, that sickening radiance, that yellow light, shuts off.
Oh. It did its job, though.
He thinks she's all that.
Shihara.
I'm pretty sure they're downstairs. I guess they're not hearing anything, so they're just waiting for the. Maybe they
Still
heard.
just holding
Like,
that door. I assume the
that's
same.
their job. Yeah.
Gotcha. The same with Keylora.
Yes.
This figure here is.
Is
Going
he
to
riding
me.
a horse?
He's not, but
Okay. Okay.
yeah, he's in there just like
tiny horse.
little, like just
I was like,
tiny
you guys
horse.
are fucking good horses.
Giant man in black evil armor, tiny little horse. Clearly won't survive the combat. It's actually the ghoulish version of the donkey that died in the dark forest after
Yeah.
being let it be killed.
What?
He's going to rush over to this door, grab its handle from the inside, and pull it open.
That's so funny. I meant to ask.
That's
and
great.
I thought about that afterwards. Which way the door opened. And I'm like, Ryan's going to be a dick.
That's
And
great.
Zane opens inward. And these tables do fucking nothing. But we still got the webbing on there.
Well, no,
So
but they
that's
have-
Look
okay.
at every door that you've ever been
It's
through.
terrain,
the
though.
room you're in right now, doors open in.
It's gonna be
Well-
tough terrain, though.
Doors open into the dining room. That makes more sense to me, especially based on where the door is. It's a 20-foot square.
Right, but if you look at the space, do you see the open like space behind it where there's room for the door to swing open?
Nope.
We'll
Very
put
fat
ignorance
door.
of the
Fat
space
door.
that clearly the door opens into. That's totally fine.
No. I thought about that earlier when we were pushing the tables up against.
What
I'm
I
like,
really
"Ugh."
wanted was for Vukas to for the other guy to almost not do that, and then just let this guy open the door so the radiance fills the room and hits you all again. But that's not what he would have done. And we are on this guy. So
It'd actually be impossible for it to open inward like that because you have the walls there. So the doors would actually just like sit against the walls. So you'd never be able to open them all the way. It would have to open outward.
You would never be able to open it out either based on how the door sits
Yeah.
in here. It's just the image of the door.
I love the idea though that it opens the wrong way. And the two spear maidens are just looking at him like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's what
So
happens. He pulls the door open, and he sees nothing. He can't see beyond it because what's in front of him at this point is just this massive webbing. And even beyond that, if he could see through some of the webbing, he just sees wood from tables that have been stacked up against the webbing. And I actually assume at this point that they're in the webbing, would have to be pulled out of it. So there is a solid structure blocking this, and he can see nothing beyond. He just sees all of this webbing and this structure that's closing this door.
And
This
he's
person's
obscured too. His vision's obscured, yeah.
Oh yeah, his,
On top of that, yeah.
So yeah, let's see if he even. So yeah, so he does that. But he also appears completely unaffected by this cloud. This person goes over to the area where the woman was searching, and he finds a crease. Let's see if he does. He needs, because it is an obscured vision.
Nice.
Ooh.
He finds a crease in the door and pulls open.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Nice.
Door.
He actually tells her to go a little bit farther down. And suddenly this door here
Oh no.
opens.
That's awesome. Oh.
I didn't see
Victor.
it click. Which door?
He drew
I
it.
drew it.
Oh,
There's
you
a-
drew it? Okay.
yeah. There is now a space open in this area to the outside.
So I guess the stuff would pour out that way.
Just so you know, I didn't make that up. Let me just grab a piece of my GM
awesome.
info here, and I'll move that to the token layer so you guys can see it says secret in big old letters.
That's how we would write secret on the thing.
I have to put notes all over my board. All right, so let's drop that back down to where only I can see it. So Victor.
So I'm pretty sure Victor's like upstairs with Brian. He hasn't heard anything yet, and then he can he. I guess like he hasn't. His plan is to hold the door, and nothing has changed at this point. And then he kind of screams at Beatum and Dariana. Is she able to leave Brian?
Yeah, he has his own initiative. She can
He
do
has his own
whatever.
initiative. So I do think like it'd be more valuable for those guys, especially because they're both exhausted, to get going, like to follow Sylvester. So he kind of screams like, "You guys, you both should follow Sylvester. Brian and I will hold them as long as we can, and then we will follow you later." And then
Brian, sorry, just to interrupt. Would I know if my spell had been dispelled?
I believe you are aware because your concentration went in.
It's a concentration spell, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So your concentration went in. You would know that.
Oh, cool. Is that the same for Victor? Like, so he knows that it's still on.
Well, Victor knows that your spell is still
yeah,
on.
his. Cool.
But Sylvester is unaware. I can't grab it.
Yeah. So like, if Victor's spell like stops, then he'll leave. But until then, he's gonna hold the door with Brian. But he's telling Dariana
Yeah.
and beat him to follow Sylvester.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then pretty sure on him. Oh gosh.
Switch the music up a little bit since we're not even actually. No one's actually seeing anyone else at this point.
And what did you say that with the 1 level of exhaustion? What happens to us?
Oh, you do have a level of exhaustion, don't you?
Yeah.
He does not anymore. Once the spell ends, so does the exhaustion.
Oh, nice. Okay, well
sweet.
then never
Okay.
mind.
Cool. Okay.
But
So
that
that's
also applies for the bad people that had exhaustion as well.
Yeah. Also, Dariana and Brian, are you guys still invisible and have just been like?
No, not if we got injured and we got injured.
Okay.
yeah. And the spell had an interesting thing where it says it makes you glow green.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So even
all
your
effects-
invisibility, you'd be glowing.
But you don't, because all effects now are gone.
And, yep.
Once my
All right,
spell
so-
ends, exhaustion goes away, and any effects.
So Victor, as of right now, you're unaware because through 2 doors, you don't
Yeah.
really see the light kind of glowing through anymore through the webbing and everything.
Yeah, but he's
so,
pretty confident his spell's still on, so he's gonna hold the door. Hopefully Brian stays, and he's telling Dariana and beat him to get going.
okay. Sylvester, as your spell drops, you suddenly feel that like snap as you feel it dissipate.
Right. Where am I on the screen? Can you go back to the other one?
Oh yeah, you're downstairs.
Yeah.
Multi-level combat here, guys.
Yeah. So I'd let everybody know that my spell has dropped.
Gotcha.
And
What would you do? You just call out to everybody?
I wouldn't yell. Who's around
Well, you can
me?
telepathically communicate, can't you?
Yeah, but it's one at a time. So I'd probably, because I know Victor's up there, I'd probably just let Victor know because he's up by the door.
Yeah, and you could whisper over to Cutter too. I mean,
Yeah,
right
so
next
I'd
to
let
you.
Cutter and Victor know.
Okay.
Because I don't want. I'm still trying not to make noise,
Right.
and I'm gonna make my way. Oh, that's. Wait. There we go. I'm gonna make my way over to this door here. Why am I not able to grab?
Are you on the little arrow?
There we
There
go.
you go. There you go.
No, I was. So I'll make my way over to the only door we can get out. I'm going to right there, and kind of readying a spell. I'll just ready Eldritch Blast for the first bad person I see to let it fly.
Okay, so beat him. Your mind spike dissipates. The spell slot is gone. And what are you doing?
I'm ignoring what Victor says, and I'm going to sit tight.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Are you readying another spell?
Yes, but you use your reaction to cast the spell. I didn't think that it was consumed in that way.
So if you ready a spell, when it comes back to your turn, you have to actually cast the spell, and then the reaction kind of unleashes it. As far as I've ever known. Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've done anything like that, so it's a good refresher for myself.
Let me just double check and make sure.
Look it up if you want to
Yes,
move on.
you have cast a spell, you lose the slot. When you ready a spell, you cast it as normal, but hold its energy, which you release with your reaction when triggered. Player's Handbook, page 72. All right. So, knowing that, if you wouldn't have cast it last time, I'll let you keep it.
No, it's okay. I would have done that.
Okay. And you're just gonna hang tight.
Yep.
All right, Cutter.
So what did Sylvester? What you tell me that they're heading out the secret door?
That what?
Or we don't know anything, right?
We don't know.
Nobody
it.
knows that.
Knows what?
Yeah, no
Nobody
one knows
knows
anything.
about
No
this
one
one.
knows what's
Right?
happening.
Oh,
in this
no.
room.
Suman
all
will
I-
know it when the alarm goes
All
off.
I told you was that my spell got canceled somehow. That my spell ended.
Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing else for me to do than just keep doing what I'm doing if I don't know what's going on. So I'm just gonna.
I thought you would creep into the other rooms and just kill random people. That's just my thing for Cutter. I don't know.
We should have an episode where
Sorry,
Eric
this
into the
guy's
other
got a
room.
handle. I'm gonna go kill fucking people. All right, sorry.
All right.
No, it's
So
good.
all the skeletons are dead. This guy is going to let's Let's see if he's got anything that can help. Otherwise, he's just going to start hacking. That is not him. He is not mounted, so half of his stuff doesn't matter.
His tiny pony did not come in handy.
His tiny pony does not actually exist. So he is going to take a massive battle axe, and he's going to start hacking at this webbing. Could you please throw that web in again? Does it have some type of like stats or anything that I should be aware of? I'll also just look it up.
It says webs layered over a flat surface have a depth of 5
Oh,
feet.
sorry. Yeah, basically, if he attacks it, it's just gonna go.
It says it's flammable. In 1 round, they burn away.
Oh, wow. So he's just going to start hacking away at the webbing, and if that's what you said, then the first one brings down the webbing, and he encounters those tables. So he is going to roll attack rolls against these tables, and from the other side, Keylora, Shihara, Sylvester, you guys suddenly turn towards his sound, and you see in like this very, let's see if it hits. I mean, it's a door, so I just need to know how much damage I'm gonna do. Make sure he doesn't like slam the door frame or anything. As he starts hacking with his battle axe. Yeah, he hits this table. And you guys suddenly see this like splitting through of this table, and it kind of chunks down and splits in the middle, and his armored face comes through in like a very shining way and is just like looking through into the other room.
Like the shiny.
You guys see just this black, evil-looking plate mate armor with these horns coming up from it as it like slices through this table and starts looking around.
So I had held Eldritch Blast. As soon as I see him, can I let those fly?
Yeah, his head pops out, so go for it.
I will. Because I don't like him.
You tell him.
I will. Is it coming? I clicked it. Weird. All right, I'm hitting again just in case. All right.
17 to hit with 7 points of damage. So as you
That's the first one. I think there's 3 now, right?
that just
Why did it only
barely
cast
hits.
1? That's weird that it only threw 1. All right, well, I'll hit it again.
Yep.
That's the first one. There's 3 beams.
Okay. Oh shit.
That's a crit
Yeah.
for the
Great.
second one.
5 plus 5, so 1d10 plus 5. So you get that was 20 points of damage.
That's awesome.
And
So
there's
the
a third
first one. Oh, what's the third one?
hold on. I clicked off of it. Hold on.
A 17 will also hit for another 15 points of damage. Man, so the first one, it hit him, but it kind of hit the table a little bit too. So it kind of just like strikes off the side of his helmet. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But like as it does, it actually tears open more of the table, exposes more of him. And as the second one strikes in, it actually hits him right in the face of the helmet and rocks him back completely almost out of view. And right as his head rocks back in, boom, the third one strikes him on the helmet. You actually see it dent in on the front right of the helmet as you struck it. But even more of this table is now cleared out. And at this point, it's relatively unobstructed. So I'm just going to move this. And he'll be right there. but you did a nice hefty 20, 35, 42 points of damage on a reaction.
That's awesome.
So
Nice.
And as that dent, kind of forms after the third blow, that horned black, angled helmet swivels and looks right at you. Okay, this lady, yeah. And now that we actually have people around, let's kick back to 9 Inch Dungeons. Here we go. All right. Face-to-face combat after 20 minutes. We're good. So this woman now is going to trace along the wall and start rushing out the door. And as she does, this voice behind her says to her, "Go and let the gods." And you hear that well enough through this open door now. And she is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well,
snap.
45, 50, 55, 60.
Did she? So she started in that cloud, Ryan. Did she take damage again?
Oh yeah, if she started in the cloud, she takes damage. What was your damage again?
I think she does another save for this turn, and then
Is it a con save?
I think it's a con save, yeah, and then it's
All
either full or half.
Full or half damage. Okay, so her con save is this.
Oh, yeah. So she makes it.
So she takes half damage.
Takes
and
half.
then are we just gonna keep? Oh, are you gonna re-roll it each time? Do you re-roll it each time, or is the first damage the first damage?
I thought it was a reroll, but I'm not totally sure.
Sure, go
I think
for
it's
it.
they
Yeah,
breathe
yeah.
it in.
Yep.
But let's hope. Because it's
You get a
half,
little bit more than last time, so
like
16,
8.
8 points of damage. Yeah.
about the same.
So she appears to be running towards this doorway here.
Oh, good. The one
Okay.
we bolted.
So next up is Dariana.
We're not aware of any of the stuff going on outside, really.
So what you hear, not what's going on outside, this is all blocked so you can't see it, but as you guys are actually looking down at that doorway beneath, you see everything that transpired in that room. So you hear that thunking as he's
Okay.
battle axing through the table. You see him peek out, and as you're looking down, you suddenly see the 3 Eldritch strikes hit him in the face.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you
But
faintly
nothing
hear...
outside the walls, like
No, there's
the
no
people
like,
running.
windows.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see any of that. There's like a 5-foot brick, stone wall to your left there. But you
Got it.
see that door is now open. You see this black-plated knight burst into the room and Sylvester, strike at him.
Okay.
So,
Well, I guess I will be running down the stairs. And let's see. Where's there she is.
Jess, I think you'd be invisible again because his spell turned off.
No, it's gone.
Oh,
It breaks my concentration.
gotcha.
And
you could
I
roll the concentration check. I think it was only 28 points of damage, so you only need 10 or half damage. It'll be 14.
only. Oh, I mean, should I do that?
If you would like to maintain your invisibility, if you would have let it drop, it can drop, but your concentration would have been... It would have been a 14 to see if you would have maintained it.
Okay, so just a d20.
Sure, I'll let you keep it if you do it. So if you wanted to still be invisible, you are currently still invisible, and we will
Okay.
just do let's just do that.
Sure. So me and Brian stay invisible.
So Brian's invisible as well. All right. I'm just gonna take a quick peek at everybody's luck cards to see what bad luck I can do on you guys. Let me just keep that saved up over here.
I don't think
All right.
on my luck card there's no information.
Yeah,
so
mine
I don't know
too.
what mine is.
Oh, yeah, I think you guys must have used it, and I didn't
Oh, okay.
take it off of your take it off.
Okay.
Sure, that's what happened.
And Cutter, yeah, I think you used yours last time.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy has his head out. Well, I guess most of the barricade's gone, but he's like looking at Sylvester, right?
Yeah, he's pretty visible at this point now. Yeah.
Okay, invisible me is going to run by, and I am going to touch his head and cast shocking grasp.
I thought you were gonna put a complicated bucket on his head or something.
I
Nice.
should have.
The old,
Dump the bucket
the
out.
old
I take
Elder
a bucket
Scrolls.
out of the holder.
The old Elder Scrolls trick. Put a bucket
I
on your
love
head.
the complicated bucket.
I'm just gonna shocking grasp him, and I'm gonna twin it.
Oh, nice. And it says the condition invisible. You have an advantage, maybe.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, no, he's armored, so I have advantage,
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
I mean,
That's awesome.
right?
yeah, he's armored, so yeah, whatever Shocking Grasp does. If you want
That's
to,
so good. There we go.
so your first roll is a 19 to hit. That obviously hits, and you do 15 points of lightning damage.
Well, I twinned it, so I need to roll 3 more d8.
But so for this one, you did 15. You did 15
Oh,
points
yeah.
of damage.
Do I have to roll again, even if it's the same spell on the same person? Well, I guess it'd be the same.
Yeah, yeah, it's,
Okay.
yeah.
So cool.
And he is armored, so you do get advantage again. And does your invisibility drop once you have done an attack?
Probably.
Well, isn't Shocking Grasp a cantrip though?
Yeah.
I don't think it would drop for a cantrip.
It's still an attack.
It's
Yeah,
still a
so
zero
It's-
level
it's
spell.
an-
Yeah.
it's an
Yeah.
attack.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Yeah.
Okay.
So your invisibility drops after the first
Oh,
one.
oh,
So
I see.
basically,
Oh,
as
cool.
he's standing there staring at Sylvester, suddenly he's just like shocked by this thing. And when he's able to open his eyes again, he just sees your hand like over the eyes on his helmet. And suddenly, did you roll the attack?
No.
It didn't roll an attack. It just rolled damage.
Oh, that's weird. Thick. Oh god.
You don't
Did
hit
I
with the
just-
second one.
Should I just roll 2 d20s or?
No, you roll it. It's right there. A 12 and a 10.
Okay.
So
wait. I blessed it.
okay.
17 barely hit though, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
You blessed it already.
All right,
Okay, it's a 15.
too slow.
Yeah, 15
Welcome
does
to
not
that.
quite hit. So as his eyes open back up and your hand starts sparking again to hit him with that second shocking grasp, he just pushes you. Not enough to push you back, but enough that your hand just releases from his helmet and that spark just like blasts in his eyes but doesn't hit him. And the second strike dissipates. And he's still standing there kind of smoking now with his dent in his helmet and this kind of like blue still just kind of like arcing across him a little bit as the static of it and the electricity dissipates. And you are right in front of
And
him.
I am definitely moving.
And as you do, his opportunity attack
Oh,
swings
wait.
out at you.
What? No. I wanted to like just hit him and keep running.
That's
I
fine, but you still enter his space. You are not invisible. He sees you and you run. So are you running or are you staying in his grasp?
Yeah, I guess I should run. I'm still gonna run. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm dead anyway.
All right. And that will be. How do you feel about necrotic damage? Are you good with that?
I don't know. Probably.
Like, do you take necrotic damage?
Probably.
So you take 10 points of damage initially, and in addition, you take.
What is this guy wielding anyway?
A massive battle axe.
Okay.
So you take a total of 17 points of damage. As you run away from him. 5, 10, 15, 20. You definitely can't go that far, though.
Okay. Well,
So if you came from downstairs, if you came from upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Actually, to get to him, you would have had at least 25 feet. So you could move to maybe back 5 feet from him, and that's about it.
Okay.
All right. To get down the stairs over to him and then away. That's about as far as you can go. Brian, what is Brian doing up there?
He is holding a door.
Okay, sounds good. This figure down here is going to 5. I'll say he's here, 25, 30. He is going to make his way over towards this door, and he is going to cast another spell.
Sorry, I'm still on the top. I can't see what you're moving.
Oh shit. My bad, guys. And he can actually cast it before he moves to make sure he's moving in the right direction. But this figure here, is going to cast.
If he needs to see it, he should still be obscured.
If he needs to see what?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever the spell is, like official. Like...
So he is going to attempt to dispel this one as well at 4th level. What level did you cast the?
I had to cast it at 5th.
Okay. All right. So then let's see if he's able to dispel it, because I do believe there is a roll if it's above the level that he's casting it at. Dispel magic. When you cast a spell at 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell level is equal to or less than the level. So DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So he needs to roll a DC 14 check using your spell casting ability. Okay. So he needs to roll a DC 14 using...
It was 10 plus the spell level?
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's
15.
Oh, you said 5th level. That's right. 15.
Yeah,
15.
Sorry about that.
It's intelligence for him. So...
He's a smart ghoul. Yeah.
So as he... Come on. Grab the stuff. Grab the thing. As he does, wave his hands one more time, and suddenly all of that putrid smoke that had been filling the air but seemed to not really affect anybody but that human woman that ran away, it dissipates and he moves towards this door, and that is the end of his turn. Shihara.
So Shihara, I'm pretty sure as a spear maiden, is going to do her thing and just take a step up and then kind of stab at him. I think she's got a short sword.
One of them has a +3 greatsword.
Yeah, it's not mine though.
Okay.
And so she's got a thing where she's going to first use her bonus action, and she's going to command Kealora to attack with Kealora's greatsword.
Okay. And they can move to do that, right? Or they need to be adjacent?
So it doesn't matter. It just says, as a bonus action, Spear Maiden commands any ally within 30 feet of her to make one attack against a creature. Oh, that she attacked this round. So I have to attack him first.
And then she can do that to you.
I think so, yeah. So
Okay.
so I have to attack this guy first, and she's got strength is +2. I'll do a d20 +2. Okay. Oh shit. 4. Yeah, so that didn't work. And then I think she has a multi-attack. She gets to make 2 melee attacks. So I guess she'll go again.
It's a +4 to hit. It's not strength. You have to look at the weapon.
Oh, okay. I still missed. I mean, it was a 2 on the die.
Yeah, okay.
And then for the second roll, so it's +4. There we go. An 11.
That'll miss as well.
No. Okay, so
Yeah.
she misses
So
on
as
both.
she comes up and starts swinging with the long sword, he just brings up that battle axe and is almost using the massive heft as like this, like kind of staff, like blocking these short sword blows coming in on him.
Yeah, and hopefully the bonus action, divine order, hopefully will work for her partner to take one swing at him with the big sword before she starts.
Gotcha. And now it's actually his turn. So he's going to pull back that massive battle axe, and he's going to take. That's not him. He is going to take 3 attacks against her with this battle axe. Actually, he's going to take 1 attack first with his claws. He's going to slash at her.
This is a two-handed axe or what?
Oh,
So it's one-handed or two-handed. He can two-hand it for the attacks if he wants. So but he can hold it one-handed. So he crits her. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
yes. She has +2.
So she automatically takes 11 points of damage.
Okay.
She
She got a 17 for save.
Okay, so she is not paralyzed
Well, that's good.
instantly.
And it looks like she's got 58 hit points. Does that make sense?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Well, does that sound good to me?
That was the stat block you gave me. I don't think she's been
Yep,
Okay.
50, it's good.
Okay.
Yep, that works.
-11.
Yeah, plus,
Oh, he does that necrotic stuff. Huh?
oh, so it's 11. That was just what the crit damage is.
Okay.
So she'll also get an additional one of those. So whatever that says, plus an additional 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's with the claw. And then he'll grab back on that battle axe and start swinging at her twice. So with the first hit, that's a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
It's actually a miss. She's got 16.
Nice. And then with the second attack, he gets an 18 to hit.
Yeah, so the first one kind of glances off her armor, and then the second one digs right in where the first one missed.
Gotcha. So that will be. Now she's resistant to necrotic damage, right? Or immune?
No, she has this thing called Divine Blessing, but it doesn't give her a resistance or an immunity.
Gotcha. Okay, so she gets that. And then she'll also take. That in necrotic.
12. Okay. All right. Yeah, she's looking pretty bad, but she's not down yet.
Okay. Keylora, you are up.
Keylora, this is where she should get she should be able to attack off on my bonus action as that Divine Order.
Yeah, okay, so she's going to attack, and that's 1d20 plus 4.
No. Yeah, so this will be your bonus action that you used, right? For her to attack.
Oh, okay.
So it's a weird thing, Ryan. It's called
Yeah,
Divine
does that
Order?
count as anything?
So it's
Right.
like my bonus action. That's why I didn't use the bonus action. As my bonus action, the Spearman commands an ally within 30 feet to make the one attack against the creature that she attacked.
Right.
So
So,
does
what I'm
that
saying is, so
count
this
as one of
attack
my
from
attacks?
Keylora is not your attack. No, it is
Correct.
the bonus action that he gives you.
That
So
gave
you get a free attack plus
Yeah.
your normal turn.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Well, then I'm gonna go for it.
Oof.
14. Can I bless her
14's gonna
stuff?
miss. Yeah, you can bless her.
Or no? I'm gonna bless
It'll
her.
use your blesses.
That's alright, I
Oh,
got
I should.
9.
Yeah.
Why not? Ah, just misses, right? Alright, well, she's got 2 more attacks, so that's what she's gonna
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Not a
Come
miss.
on, buddy. There we go.
There we go. Fucking
Now,
fine.
It's that big
she's
old
the one
sword.
wielding. Now, real quick, timeout. Let's recount these rolls. Don't forget,
Yeah.
she's wielding a +3 greatsword.
Oh,
So
yeah. I thought it was +4 total, no?
No. Okay, so you have it's your strength plus your proficiency plus your 3 points for your +3 greatsword.
So Shep, like
So
plus
it's actually
7.
+7.
Yeah.
So
plus 7.
your
shit.
first
So-
attack would have hit.
all hit.
Your 12, 13, 14. That one would have missed.
Okay.
So you got two hits that hit. Wait, 1, 2. Why are there? No. That's yeah. 1,
There's
2,
3.
3.
Because even the
Yeah,
12
so-
plus 7 is a 19.
No, so
Yeah.
it's 3 on top of the 4.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
So,
okay.
so 15 would have missed. So your first attack and your second attack both would hit. So you can roll damage twice.
Okay, and it's
with a +3 greatsword.
Got it, and it's 1d8 plus 2. Is that right? 1d8 plus 2. That's what I have on the sheet.
No, so again, so it's a +3 greatsword. I need to send you the stats for a +3 greatsword.
Yeah.
I think
so.
plus
she gets
3.
her strength plus her plus 3, yeah.
So when you roll, you have a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. So on a greatsword, it's 2d6 plus 3. Oh,
Got it.
plus
Okay.
And
2.
plus her
So plus
strength,
5. Yeah.
Plus 5. Fuck.
So you have
Okay,
plus
there
7
we
to
go.
hit and a +5 to damage.
All right, there's 1. So that's 10.
All right. So 10 points of damage on your first
And
one.
The second one is 8.
There we go.
All right.
Take it.
I will say that this guy is bloodied.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll put a little give him a little orange token for bloodied. Okay. So that is Keelora's turn. Next up is this little guy, and he is going to rush out. Right there. Victor, what are you doing?
So Victor felt that his spell is done.
Yep.
And he can hear all kinds of commotion. So I'm pretty sure like he needs to get downstairs with Brian. So 5, 10. It's 10 feet to the head of that stairs. And then I guess I'll grab my guy over here. So that's So that'll be 15 right there. Can he see the dude? Like, is he high enough on the stair that he can see over Keelora and see that black dude? Black armored dude?
The armored guy? Okay.
Yeah.
I would say one more. Yeah, you could. I mean, he would have cover from your shot if you took one more step. Then he wouldn't.
Okay, so that'd be my 20 feet right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
And
You could. You're high enough. You could see past Keelara, unless you rolled a critical fail, and then I would have you hit her. But
Yeah, no
other
worries.
than that, you'd be able to see her.
And then he can see this guy. He can see that he's bloodied, and he's got the.
Well,
So
he
he's gonna-
looks fairly damaged. He looks like there's
Okay.
some hacks in the armor that appear to be kind of peeling the metal back. This big dent in his helmet. You get the sense that he's taken some damage.
Yeah. So he would know to use Toll the Dead, which he's got the thing where it's inescapable.
Right.
Even
so
for the
the
undead?
necrotic hits it anyway.
And so he's
Right.
gonna have that guy's gonna have to make a Wisdom save.
Okay.
15.
Wisdom saving throw for this guy. Ooh. All right.
And if he fails, he's going to take 3d8.
He fails.
Okay. So let me see if I can just press 3d8 right here. 3d12. I think did that do it?
Oh, damn.
There we go. Yeah, 11 plus 12. plus
11 to 12 and an 11 on 3d12.
And yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
And then
Damn. So
Have-
when
That's some
you
badass cleric shit right there.
describe to me Toll the Dead as this
Okay,
thing
yeah.
impacts just about as hard as it possibly can.
So he came down the stairway, and normally he kind of like waves his hand, but this time he doesn't whisper Spasiva. He like sees that kind of death is on the horizon. He screams the word Spasiva and like kind of channels Chernobog, points directly at that guy just with one single long finger. And then at that time, the sound of Dolorous spells filled the air around that creature. For a moment, he failed, and so he just takes all of that necrotic damage that was inescapable.
Yeah, so
See,
as
like
this
a bell coming over his head.
Yeah, this massive dark black bell reverberating this like purplish black energy with the symbol of Chernobog right on the front of it suddenly just descends on this guy's head and just goes ding, ding as it strikes, and this dolorous sound just barricades through this room. All of you are almost kind of pushed back by the sound as it strikes into your mind, and this guy is not looking very well now.
Cool. And I guess I know Brian's coming down behind me. That was like 20
You don't
feet.
know it's
Well, I'm hoping he's coming down behind me. I guess like I don't want to be on the stairway. I know that when he gets there. So I think I could take 5, 10 more and be right there. There we go. And I think that's everything I can do.
all right. Sylvester, what are you up to?
Okay, so I want to run through the door.
Okay, so you'll shoulder right past your buddy.
Yeah.
And as you burst through the door, suddenly you see this. It's unmistakably this ghoul, but he's very well dressed. He's not just some like ghoul. He is this extremely well dressed, kind of buttoned down, almost scholarly-ish looking attire on him. But again, unmistakably, tongue as you look at him, just and it like comes out, bald head,
Right.
and it's this
Okay.
undead pate.
Now, don't I still look like Ted?
So you have cast spells and take damage. So if you want to make like 4 concentration checks, or is your thing not concentration? It's just innate.
Oh, I don't know. I can cast it at will. I don't know. I have to do some research on that.
Odd or even?
Odd. Because
Roll me a d20.
All right. Yeah, let's move things along here. Oh, unrecognizable. Backslash.
You gotta use the
roll.
dice roller.
I haven't figured that shit out. Odd.
Yeah, baby.
Woo. So I'm still Ted.
Good old Ted.
That's
Are you
funny.
talking about Ted?
Oh, there's Dead Ted.
Dead Ted. So as I come through looking like Ted and see him, I'm like, don't we need the body?
What the fuck are you talking about, Ted? Are you muted?
Am I muted?
No, I'm
No,
talking to Ryan.
no.
My as this guy,
Ryan's trying to process.
this guy is running. Hey, Phoenix. Can we get a shout out for Phoenix Firestar in chat, please? As this guy is just running towards, where he thinks this commotion is coming from, suddenly this guard steps out of the hallway. This human guy, right? And looks at him right in the face. And as he grinds to a stop in front of him, and this guy looks at him and just goes, "Don't we need the body?" He's like, "The fuck are you talking about? We're under attack! Go alert the rest of the guards!"
So at that, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that fucker.
Okay. You have disadvantage.
For Eldritch Blast? Oh yeah, he's right next to me. So do I hold shift?
I believe so. You'll see it's either red or blue or something like that.
Well, whatever. It comes out the same.
Yeah.
But didn't it roll? Dang it.
Yeah, double dash for Phoenix. Thanks, Jason.
So
A 19 still definitely gonna
still
hit.
hits. That's the first
So as
one.
you raise your hand right in this guy's face, what does your Eldritch Blast look like again?
Oh, it's kind of like Icar. It's like everything I do is kind of smoky, but because it's an energy thing, it's kind of a smoky, almost like oil, like black, oily
Gotcha.
kind of.
Smoky spell, smoky eye. I got it.
Yeah. So that's
So-
the first one.
Yeah, the first one strikes him right in the face, and just this, like oily, smoky blackness just envelops him, and it just rocks his head backwards.
Why isn't I'm having trouble rolling for some reason? There we go. Second one will be a 16.
That'll hit, and that'll be another 7 points of damage.
All right.
It
And
strikes him, and he takes another shot.
here comes number 3. Oh, it didn't do the, hold on. I'll hit it one more time because that was a 15 and it's a dismatch, so. I thought I was holding it down, but. So a 15 or a 16? 15.
Yeah, still gonna hit, and on your first attack, it was an 11. So you rock this guy, and his face is wrecked at this point. You see, as this force of this Elder Splash was striking into him, you see his undead skin just like split open and almost peeling off, exposing teeth and bones. His tongue is almost hanging out of his mouth as you struck him 3 times right into his face, and he is barely like holding his face on at this point as you struck him.
And I say, you go alert the guards.
There you go. Beat him.
What, Ted? Sorry.
Right? I'm still Ted. I'm just
He doesn't know who the
I'm a
fuck
bad-
Ted is. He
I'm
doesn't
a
care
bad
about the human
employee.
guards.
I'm
Yeah.
a bad employee.
Beatum is up top and feeling weirdly alone now.
Oh, you are up top. Let's move you up there. Let's move the whole shit up there. Brian's up there with you.
Beatum is gonna move slightly over here, and he can probably see that big mean man in the armored man in the doorway, and he is going to mind spike him. So, what needs to happen?
Sounds like a
is-
sweet metal band.
Yeah, mind spike, exactly. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 17 or take 5d8 damage. Oh. He takes half on a successful save though. So here we go.
Because his mind was dented.
Go, bag of dice.
Oof.
So 16.
Yes.
Is that math?
16.
It's math. Can we get some
It's
math
math.
in the chat? It's math.
And I'm going to use my arcane, my
Oh,
affinity with divination, because that's a divination attack spell, to regain a 3rd level spell slot by using the 4th level spell slot.
fantastic. Now, please describe to me what happens as your mind spike.
Literally, it's just a card, the Fool, and as he like flicks it, it disappears, and then like momentarily appears inside of his mind. Not quite exactly where Beatum wanted to play it, and then it disappears again, causing like momentary hemorrhage inside of his skull cavity. But nobody can see it because it's psychic.
So, as he's getting ready to swing back towards Shihara, suddenly he just stops
Little blood
and then
dripping
just
down his
tips
nose.
forward
No way!
and
Yes.
smashes into the ground. This sound reverberating off the walls.
Okay, maybe the card is inside of there.
He had exactly 16 HP left.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Exactly 16.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Beatum just stays right there because he doesn't want to go down where anybody could possibly hit him.
Gotcha. So,
That's what Beatum does.
Cutter.
Oh, I had a question real quick
Yes.
about the map. On top, there is a weird little circular or a square thing in the wall, kind of like right here. That
That's right
isn't
here?
a window or anything. Is that a?
I
What is that?
I
don't.
think it's a chimney for the
Let's see.
kitchen.
Let's see what it is here. Yeah, it is. It's like a chimney for the kitchen area or something.
Okay, cool.
Because it's not a window, and it is inset into the
Yeah, there's
There's like
wall
a stove.
between
There's like a
them.
stove on the first floor.
yeah.
Cool. That's all. Beatum stays right
Yeah.
there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll say that that's what that is. Okay. Where is the? So we need to be here. All right. So yeah. So suddenly, Unknowing what happened, you guys are all watching this dark plated figure, and he just tumbles and smashes across the ground.
Beat him
Cutter.
lets out a laugh from above.
There you go. All you hear is this like chuckle from above, and you get the sense that this little fucker.
So I hear and see all the commotion. Head this way, hop up onto this table, and see what I can see where the guy, behind where the guy had fallen. Do I see anything, or is it still just kind of a...
as you look into the room?
Yeah, so I'm hopping up onto this
as you look into
table
the room, yeah. As you look into the room, you actually see this figure here that was wrapped in rags and kind of unrecognizable suddenly sits up
Shit.
They made a ghoul.
and spins around and just
Okay.
That's
Then I
awesome.
guess I'll just, if that's all I can see, I'm just going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That does not quite hit.
That is garbage. How quite would you say? Like a bless quite more? Alright, fuck it, I'm doing it.
You never know. Yeah, you got so many. Spend them.
Oh god damn it.
It hits.
Whoa!
Oh! It hits.
Yeah.
Man, if only I had sneak attack right now, but I don't. That's okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll this guy. 8 points.
8 points of damage. So as you leap up on this table, you look down through this doorway over the body of this fallen Death Knight. You get a glimmer of another one just out of your view, but suddenly from this platform at the end, on this dais, this ghoul rises up, the rags falling off of it, looks towards you, and you just pull this arrow out and strikes. And as its tongue lolls out looking towards you, you pin it to its chest.
Oh yeah. At least it was a good shot.
There you go.
And
This guy's
that's it
dead.
for me.
All right. This guy is going to step through 5, 10, 15. So let's move Dead Boy. And let the other one stride through towards you. And he is going to unleash 3 attacks. First, as he also pulls out his battle axe, as soon as he runs through, he just claws through. And you notice that on especially these big guys' armor, that the tips of the armor is just not there. And their claws are actually poking through. Slash is at Shihara.
Oh, come on, Shira.
And that will be... a crit.
Crit. Oh,
Could I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
yes, sir.
And on that, you will get... So you automatically get... This is my second claw crit.
Failed.
Okay, so A, you're paralyzed.
Okay.
For 1 minute, you suddenly drop. No, you don't even drop. You right where you're standing with short sword in hand. You just suddenly are incapable of movement. And you take 11 points of damage to start, plus an additional. 11. So you take 22 points of damage.
Okay, so still alive, but very paralyzed.
Gotcha. And with his second blow, that I believe on a paralyzed creature auto hits, auto crits.
It should.
What
I thought it was advantage, but let me double check.
I'm
Paralyzed.
looking right now.
Creatures
Paralyzed.
incapacitated. Cannot move or speak.
Incapacitated. A creature attack rolls
Advantage.
against a creature have advantage, and any
From
attack
5
that
feet.
hits is a crit.
Yep.
So I get advantage, and if it does
if it
hit,
hits.
it's auto crits. Okay.
Oh, come on,
So
armor.
I get advantage. Boom, boom.
I'm
Roll
gonna
that
bane
20.
this roll. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh! She survived.
Oh my god.
She survived. I think, let's say she fell under the table or something, or fell next to the other guy.
I mean, yeah, there's no real reason. Oh, so that's just the first attack.
Oh, no!
The second
Third-
attack,
second
well,
attack.
technically his third attack. Let's roll twice for that.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think the 25 is gonna hit.
That's
Yeah.
definitely
So
gonna hit.
Definitely
he automatically crits. So you will right up front before I even roll. You are going to take
Oh.
fuck. $31 points of damage.
Okay.
Are you still alive?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So it doesn't even matter. You're fucking toast.
Can I just like meta like tell Jason that these spearmaidens have a thing called
Spare the
divine
dying?
blessing. Yeah, there you go. Just in case.
Yeah.
So who went down?
Shihara.
Okay. I got worried there for a second. It was Matt.
Yeah,
okay.
we need one-
How now it's total damage below on one hit, right? Not on one turn.
What are you asking?
How many points did she have when you started this?
So when I started, she had 26.
Before
now
I
she-
hit her this time.
The second time, okay, before you hear this time, she had 4.
Okay, so I did a total of how much right there?
31. So she's at negative 27.
Okay, and that was just the crit. I haven't even actually rolled the damage for that roll yet.
Oh. So is that just she's auto smashed?
We'll see. So I need to roll another 1d10 plus 3 and 3d6. So that's
Oh,
another
man.
7. I don't think it'll be enough to kill her. And an additional 3d6. So another 14. I don't think that will take her to minus 58. So she's still theoretically alive.
She's at minus 41 right now.
Yeah.
She is mutilated.
Now here's the thing. Let's decide as a party real quick. Are these NPCs making death saving throws, or we just let them die?
I don't care.
I think it's okay. I think it's
let's put
okay
it
for
this
her to
way.
go.
I'm not going to do anything to revive them.
Yeah,
Correct.
but the other one, Keylora might.
The other one might.
All right,
got
fuck
it.
it.
dying on her.
They can have death saving throws.
Divine.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Next up is this woman who continues her run. She's going to get all the way here. Can't do anything because she dashes the rest of the way there. And then suddenly sees, as she gets there, that the inside of the door is barred.
Oh,
So she
super
just starts
heavy.
banging on the outside of the door. Calling for the guards. And at this point, you can consider the guards alerted.
Perfect. All part of my plan.
What? Ted!
The fuck are you talking about, Ted?
Dariana, you are up.
Okay. Let's see. So there's a guy in front of me that looks very much like that other guy that just died.
Very similar armor, not quite as even more ornate.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
know what that means.
This guy looks
that's always
even
good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I am going to step back and cast Bloodshot. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, describe Bloodshot. Always one of my favorite spells.
Okay, so a boiling jet of blood comes out of each eye and just heads his way.
All
So
right,
it's like-
roll that attack roll.
Wet Superman's eyes, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
You're wet Superman.
Wet Superman eyes. Okay, and this one always messes up,
Wasp.
so I'm gonna have to remember
Waspy?
to.
Oh yeah, we need to We need to fix that.
Roll more. Oh, thank you for bouncing off that 4.
A 1d10 of fire. It rolled 1d10
fire.
and 2d8. How much is it supposed to be?
Let's see. It is supposed to be 2d10 and 2d8.
Oh, I need to add a d10. Maybe it just didn't level appropriately. All right, so you just need one more d10. Okay, so 20 points of damage. So as he steps through the doorway, stepping over his fallen companion in this black plate armor, suddenly as he catches sight of you past Keylora, this boiling hot blood shoots from your eyes and just coats over him and actually seeps down into his armor. And you actually hear this kind of like deep guttural like come forth from the armor. And it actually starts to steam up from around as the blood soaks into it. And he's going to take 20 points of damage as the boiling blood courses through his armor.
And as I totally retreat to the back of the room, if I can.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
You have 30 feet of movement, so as much as you can. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, perfect. Brian.
Brian, is Brian still upstairs?
He needs
He
to
is
get his
still
ass
upstairs.
down here is what he needs to do.
Yeah, well, this is his first opportunity too. So he is moving down the stairs.
10, 15. Okay.
And he.
So that's 15 feet of movement to start at the top of the stairs there.
Yeah. I guess he's gonna go to the nearest target. So 15, 20, 25. Oh, okay.
If he drops off the stairs, he could get right in front of him if you want.
Yeah. And he is going to make 2 slam attacks.
All right, slam him.
Okay.
Sounds like a double dragon move.
Let's
Nice.
see. Okay.
Not quite on that first
I'm
one.
gonna bless it.
You're gonna give it a blessing.
I'm gonna bless that.
All right.
18.
All right, 18 will hit.
Okay.
Take that bless off. Let's chew through these blesses, baby. This is what big combat's for.
So, okay. We have 2. So 12.
So 12 points on that first slam.
Yeah. Wait.
All right, so as
Yeah.
he raises his 2 bloody arms up, he just brings them down and strikes down on this guy.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Andy and Math Magician. Can we get an Andy in chat, please?
What's up?
Could have always loved math.
That was his
One
favorite
cut.
subject.
2 cut, 3 cut. Ha ha.
Yes. 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cut.
ha.
More.
Wow, okay. All right.
Good. Okay, and so I do another one. Is that correct? I'll roll for
Yeah,
him.
yep, go for it. Yeah. Ooh, that's not gonna make it.
Okay. You will just do 1.
Oh, that's it. All right, next, Shihara.
He can't move.
Pretty sure
Death saving
Shihara
throw.
has a death saving throw to go. Yeah.
He does. If that's what we're gonna do.
Fail.
Ooh, 1 step closer to death. This guy
I'm trying to be patient.
is going to start striking out at Brian. I'm gonna mute him real quick. All right. So 3 strikes from Dakak. You guys don't know his name. This isn't even him. This is somebody else. So it's just gonna go straight 3 battle axe attacks. No advantage, no nothing. I'll just roll the 3 attacks first and see what we get. 15 to hit. 19 to hit. And a crit.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
Damn.
Is that all hit?
Who's it against?
Brian.
Yeah.
Oof.
There's gonna be blood
All right.
everywhere.
All 3 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He only has
Um,
14 armor class.
Okay. So, so let me do. Does he resistant at all to necrotic damage or anything?
No. I mean, he's resistant to acid, fire, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, yeah, you gotta let me know that. 3d10 plus 9.
Oh, wait. Damage immunity is necrotic psychic. Sorry.
So 33 plus 13 is 46. You take half of 46, so you take 23 points of damage, and the necrotic does not affect him.
Oh, nice.
What's his total hit points now?
Where is he? He had 75, it looks like. And how many did he just lose? You said
23.
23. Okay. So he's down to 52.
Okay. Keylora, what are you doing?
Wait, what just
Attacking. And it is +7? Right? Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong thing.
Yeah, plus 7.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 12.
Okay. And then
So
I
that'll
guess
miss.
I will try again because that's going to be a miss.
All right, as she swings with this massive greatsword again.
Come on, buddy.
Whoa.
There we go.
Okay, 17.
Just barely going to hit that time. So you swing the first time and he blocks it with the battle axe. She quickly swings again. The next time it actually cleaves into the armor a little bit.
And
What,
2d6 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
So
9
9. And then I think as a bonus action, I want to use the Spare the Dying. Or the Divine Order, I should say.
But
Yeah, because Spare the Dying is a touch.
yeah.
Oh shit, it's a touch, so I'd have to...
But on the Spear Maiden, you can do War God's Healing. Is that what you want to do?
Spearman targets
Oh, and
within
it's not
30 feet in melee combat the target regains.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can though, because it's
Oh,
an
you
action.
can. Yeah, that's an
It's
action.
an action.
Ah.
Yeah, so War
Uh,
God's Healing is an action. Divine Blessing is an action.
Can she step like through Brian, end up above Shihara, and then
Yeah. Is that possible?
is that possible?
Yeah, but you still wouldn't be able to do it now. You've used
Or
your...
I could use the... Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah, you
The
can Divine
cantrip's
Order
the
as a
other
bonus
one.
action. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do the command for the Divine Order as a bonus action, but Divine Blessing and War
Oh.
God's Healing are both actions.
And Divine Order would work on Brian. It would give him
Oh,
one more
yeah.
attack right now.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna cast Divine Order on Brian.
All right. So as you call out to Peronelia and give him to Perun, you order Brian to make an additional strike. Brian, one more attack.
Come on, Brian, we need you, baby.
What's up, Andy?
Slam.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
You can
Perun
bless
knows
it if
what
you
we
want.
did in Paranelia.
Bless it if you want.
Nah.
No. Oh man.
Oh gosh.
Hi, Initiative League. We are using its Snap camera. And most of our filters were made by our wonderful. I'm pointing to people. It doesn't. These two.
Different down, yeah.
These.
Yeah, they're
two.
all custom-made lenses.
Yeah, custom-made snap lenses by our wonderful middle row. But thank you so much. So he misses. Next up is this guy standing right in front of Ted.
Ted. Who
So
just
he
blazed
is going.
his head.
Yeah, he is going to lash out. Ooh, I don't have that stat block up yet. Let's open up another stat block.
Gonna dock my pay.
Yeah.
That's my
Dock your
punishment. Oh, damn it!
You're definitely not getting the Christmas bonus.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you are going. He's going to take
What's he gonna do?
2 claw attacks at you.
Okay.
First attack will be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Second attack will be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, those will both hit.
So as his face is mangled by these eldritch blasts that you struck him with, he reels back and just takes 2 slashes right at Ted. Ted, you son of a bitch!
You leave Ted alone!
44 plus 4.
It's always Ted. Damn.
You take 16 points of damage total. That was some solid rolls there.
Yeah.
It's 2 times 2d4 plus 2, so it's 44 plus 4. So I just rolled it all as one big.
Yeah, perfect.
And he slashes out at you. And you are and that is his turn. That is his turn. Next up
slashed.
is Victor. Oh, you know what, Jason? We need to talk about something else too at the end. I'm gonna put the follow.
So Ryan, I just want to ask because I'm in the doorway right now. I'm able to touch that dude that just attacked Ted.
You can touch all the dudes you want, man.
Sweet. Okay, put that in. That's canon.
Roll
so
touch dudes.
this is going to be kind of an interesting little combo Victor's going to do here. So the first thing he's going to do, he has a spell that's called, my goodness, called Servant of Doom. It's a bonus action. And what you see is like in the doorway, all of a sudden, Victor's skin, the blood in his veins starts shining through. Like Dariana is really interested at this point. The blood starts showing. His extra eyes like open on his flesh. So he has like little eyeballs that kind of pop up, like one on his forehead, one on each hand, and then all of a sudden, like he gains some crazy benefits. Sylvester notices that he begins hovering above the ground. He gains true sight. I don't know if there's anything to see right now, but he has true sight. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against my spells, and then I have advantage on my wisdom-based attack rolls, which is what I'm gonna use as a cantrip from Midgard called Decay. And so
Can you
Decay,
drop that? Can you cast that spell into, or like
Do it.
BTT it in?
Yeah, let's do that. Hold on for me. So Decay,
Yeah, it's awesome.
drop it into. Do you want me to drop both the bigger spell first?
Do the bigger spell first, so we can
Yeah,
all get a
yeah,
glimpse
yeah.
of that, and then you can drop your
Cool,
decay
cool,
in. But also, we just want to.
Sure.
You used whatever it cost to cast that.
Yes, it's a pretty sure it's a 4th level spell. Probably my last slot at that level.
It's a bonus action to become.
It's a
this
bonus
thing.
action. Yeah, this is the one we
Okay.
talked about a couple months ago. It's a little bit
Force of
crazy.
Destruction gives you a portion of its power, so you get some power from Chernobog, and
Yeah.
you pick the emissary or the envoy.
I was the emissary, the blood through the veins.
Okay, so the blood in your veins shines through your skin. You have extra eyes. If you want to flavor that a little bit differently to be more Chernoboggy, you can do
Yeah.
that too.
Cool. Okay, well, let's just say that same symbol that you saw on the bell that destroyed that guy in the
The
doorway.
Chernobog symbol, just like
Yeah, just all of a sudden explodes kind of off his forehead, kind of in a black kind of
There you
line. And then he puts this spell called Decay, which is it's a Midgard cantrip. And I'll slap this up in there.
True sight.
So Decay is display.
You can see the ethereal plane.
And then so I'm going to have advantage on this roll.
Automatically detects. Furthermore, you can see creatures have disadvantage on wisdom saves against your spells and abilities. You have advantage on whiz based attack rolls.
Yeah, which is what I'm doing right now.
as an action, because you did a bonus action, you can cast a cantrip. Nice,
Yep.
nice
Yep.
play there. You make a melee spell. So basically, you rise off the ground. The symbol of Chernobog just appears glowing from your forehead.
Yep.
You just as darkness kind of invades you, and you reach past Sylvester and grasp the shoulder of this kind of scholarly ghoul. And what happens?
Okay, let's see. So let me bless that. So 15.
To hit? Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Okay, and then I'm a
It
pretty.
would've hit
I'm
without
I'm,
blessing too.
I'm 11th level, so it does 3d10 damage. And then I have a special thing that I don't think takes extra. So I do 18 points of the necrotic damage, and it's unescapable. And then I'm pretty sure he can use, because he's got that weird thing as a death cleric, that he's got that thing called the Chernobog's Touch is what I called it. I reflavored it. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you spend Channel Divinity and deal an extra 27 points of necrotic. So it's like the tag on. It's like what you called the necro bitch slap for your cleric.
Well, that when I put my necrotic touch channel divinity plus the
You used inflict.
the inflict wounds, that was my
Yeah.
necro bitch slap.
Yeah, but so this one, so he'll
but-
add 27 points to that.
My favorite thing about every time you cast this spell is how you overkill the fuck out of the weakest creature on the board with it.
Nice. I love it.
He had 2 hit points.
It's okay. It's okay because it'll last for a minute.
And we needed him dead anyway, so this works.
So he's got. I think I can move still. That's all I've got left here.
Yep.
So he knows that person was running and banging the door. So he floats out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's it.
Would I be able to grab him as he's trying to run past me?
I don't think so.
I mean, he's literally floating past you. He's like Morty in that episode where he puts the crystal in
Yeah.
his forehead. I don't know if anyone gets that. Being a
You're
Rick
talking
and Morty
about-
fan is kind of like being a
Yeah.
vegan. Like,
Rick
you
and
can't really tell anyone because all of them are douchebags. So
Right.
But I like Rick and
Because
Morty.
we were in the same doorway, and I just
So he kind of like just kind of floats past you. I mean, it's a 5-foot space.
It's
but he
more
just
of a
kinda,
hover.
floats past you. Yeah,
Right,
he's
'cause
literally hovering off the ground.
all right.
What did you want to do? Like hop on and just be carried? Like
No, I just wanted to
15
tell
feet?
him no, get that body back inside. Is all I wanted to say.
Oh, you can say that as he floats past.
Okay, I say that.
Okay,
Get
yeah,
the
and he
dead
floats
body
past.
inside.
Yeah.
And it's your turn, Sylvester.
So I don't know if you heard that as he was floating past.
Nope.
Yep.
No.
The pulsating blood was in his ears.
Okay. So I'll do it. I grab that guy's body
Uh-huh.
and throw him back in the door. And I shut the door.
5, 10. Yeah, you could just grab him and you could get in and just get the body in.
Okay. Because I
Do you
want
still
to...
look like Ted?
No, I'm going to make myself look like him.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. So let's just put you over here. And now you are
Nice.
this guy. And I'll just go ahead and give you control of him. Save settings. There you go. That's you now.
Do I have enough movement to get back out the door?
No, that was your 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, well, because you were obstructed in your ability to roll
Right.
because you were dragging a body.
Okay.
So that is your turn. You drag the body in and you become this guy. So now you look like this scholarly ghoul.
Yeah.
Beat him. You are up.
Beatum is going to shoot a ray of frost at the large dude in the doorway. So he will make an attack roll for that. With a 23. Hold on, let me roll that.
23 will hit, yeah.
And he does 11 frost damage to him.
Okay.
His
11 points.
11 points. And his movement is reduced by 10, if that matters at all. And then Beatum is going to... how high is he up?
What do you mean?
The banister that he's on, how high up from the floor is
It's
that?
the second floor, so gotta be like 10, 12 feet.
He's going to Misty Step down to the bottom floor, to right behind Cutter. That's okay.
Yep. Take all the boards off the top.
Yep. And he kind of says to Cutter,
Get ready. I think more are going to come through the front.
Okay. Cutter, you are up.
All right, and I'm assuming he means the front as down here, right?
Sure, that's what he seems
Is
to
that
be
the
saying.
front?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, so I'm standing on this table. Do I have a clear shot of this guy, or is Brian just completely occluding my whole area?
For the person that ghoul down the way again?
This guy right here.
Yeah, Brian is pretty solidly in your way. He would have
But I mean, if I were to
he's
move,
still like a doorway. So like
Right,
the thing is,
right.
Brian's big enough that he's blocking the whole doorway, you know.
Okay, so there's no
Um,
way I could get a shot off anywhere, like even in this area here, over here.
You would have. I mean, it would have 3/4 cover.
Shit. Okay.
Just because Brian is so he's medium, but he's like the peak into medium. He's like I think he's like 7 feet tall or something like that. Based on the picture that we have made of this creature that exists in this world now, he's fucking huge. He's a peak into medium.
And what does 3/4 give him?
+5.
Oh fuck.
Is he 2 metric dudes or just 1.5?
Sounds like 1.5. Please.
Brian is 1.5. He's literally if he was any bigger, he would move up a size in game.
So not quite 2.
All right. So
Not
then what
quite
I'm gonna do is heed Beadham's advice and then drop off the table and head to this area again. And I want to ready an attack with my sword.
Okay.
And that's
All
what
right.
I'm gonna do.
Oh, no.
Looks like you were right. Oh shit. Okay.
What is that thing?
Oh shit.
What?
Things, plural.
There's so many of those things.
Oh,
How do I blow it up?
my. Oh, my lordy.
Jesus.
How did we not see those before?
Because you didn't go into the areas.
I mean, the good news, I guess all the guard places are cleared out.
So I'm assuming that girl raised the alarm.
So she was banging on the door. So what happens as she's doing that is these guards have all gone and have raised the alarm. And as they yelled out to these guys, it signaled the other areas to start moving. So you actually have a number of guards dashing. We'll say it takes a turn to get out to that one. And then I think on the top floor, there's actually some more human guards that are also alerted that are gonna start making their way down. You guys asked before how many guards are here, and I think I said something like something like 38 or something like that.
The top floor, you mean on the ramparts? You don't mean in our building?
What do you mean?
No, in total.
You said
Yeah.
there's at least 25 humans, 2 dogs, and 2 ghouls, dude.
Right. So what you guys never discovered, actually, is a little bit of bonus info here. Humans guard during the day, skeletons guard at night, and while they're not guarding, they're dormant in the bottom of each of the ramparts.
Hmm.
So now that they are alerted, you have a full set of human guards and a full set of skeleton guards making their way towards you.
Cool.
So on
Time
top
to
of
run.
that, there's an additional human guards. That are moving towards the castle. So as this one opens the door, Cutter, you had a ready action with your sword, correct?
I did. So I'm going
Right.
to attack.
Absolutely strikes this guy.
There.
Okay.
That's a cool name.
Why
Fuck.
did it do that?
Oh, because you can do it single-handed or double-handed or two-handed.
Oh, okay.
That's
So it's
so
funny
weird.
that you.
So it'd be the
with-
D8.
yeah.
It'd be the D8.
Yeah, with your single hand instead of two-handing it, 1d8 plus 5 is actually rolled better than 1d5 plus 10. So as soon as this door opens and this guy steps through the door, the very first thing you notice is he seems very familiar to you. He is wearing a face that you've been seeing for the last like 30 minutes.
What?
And as Ted steps through the door,
I knew
Your
Oh,
sword-
it's Ted.
your sword swings and slashes his throat, so that face that you've seen for a while suddenly has this shocked expression on his face, and then the head just like tilts backwards and falls off, and blood starts spurting, and the body drops backwards.
we can kill him. We can kill them all.
And behind him, as you peek through that door, you see a number of human guards, and you hear the unmistakable clacking of skeletal guards as they begin to fill this room to push through this door.
Okay.
Next up is Big Baddie. Big Baddie is going to take 3 more attacks on Brian. That's a 12. I don't think that hits.
You got a
21 will
14,
hit.
right?
Yeah, I believe he has a 14.
Oh.
And another
Oh,
crit.
No.
Brian!
He's gonna pop.
So, as he swings, that will be he's resistant to the necrotic. So that's 2d10 plus 6 plus 13, so it's 2d10 plus 19.
Ooh. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, thank you so much for the
Initiative
sub
League.
initiative league. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
And this counts in like that plus 19 is the crit stuff. It's not just like a random number. So it's both hits plus the crit damage.
And
So
he-
you take 15 more points of damage.
Okay. And you were accounting
Brian
for
does.
his resistance.
Yeah, so it's 31 divided by half.
Okay.
So Brian is now reduced to 37 hit points.
Okay.
Next up is this woman down here. She is going to step back from this door. I feel like I've missed her turn a couple of times, but I'm going in order.
Yeah, no. She spent the last turn banging on the
There's
door.
just a lot. Of
Yeah,
people.
she did.
Oh. Oh my.
She is going to cast Sacred Flame.
I think she's gonna have a disadvantage
Why would she?
on her attack because of the thing I have going on.
She's not attacking you.
Oh, okay.
She is
Oh.
going.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And she is a 5th level spellcaster. So she's going to cast Sacred Flame on the beam holding this closed. It'll be 8 points of damage on this beam. It appears to splinter, but not quite make its way through completely. Oh, I should not have done that. I should have done something else completely entirely.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yep. All right. So that is the end of her turn. As she starts to try to do that, from the other side, you actually start to hear this banging on that door, and you start to see it start to like sway in. Now that the thing is kind of splintered, people are trying to push through and break that door down from the other side. Next up is Dariana.
Oh god. I think that Dariana is going to say, Kata, move. Can he move like 5 feet at all if I want to do something over there?
Not on my turn. Or
Not until his
until
turn.
my
You could hold the spell that you want to do, and the trigger could be when he moves. So then when it comes to his turn, if he moves out of the way, it will go. But if anything, if any of them move before then,
Okay.
he's got HP. He's fine.
And if he saves, doesn't he take no damage? Because, no?
Yeah, what's the save? Is it a dex save?
Let's see.
No, we should.
You
We
have a
should
red
know.
Let's
card,
meta
Jason?
this. Yeah,
I
it
do
is.
not. I do not have a red card.
All right. Andy does.
I don't want to do this to Cutter.
Laura has some healing.
Pilar's
Yeah,
dying.
depend on her.
Or does she just die?
No, that's Shihara's dying.
Oh, well. The other one's dead too, I'm sure.
Keylor's gonna be our new buddy after this, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm going to ready a
Okay.
wall of fire.
Fuck. Okay. It's a good idea. All right. A wall of fire is readied.
And move the fuck out of the way is yelled at Cutter.
Oh god.
Right. As you're readying that, this guy dashes around from the outside, and you just hear the door slam open, thud off of the dead body laying on the ground, and this figure push back and fast and burst into the room.
He passed
Unable
through
to do anything.
Sylvester.
What's up?
He passed through Sylvester.
Yeah, I was at the door.
That's Sylvester. just a
Oh,
typical-
that is Sylvester. All right, so that makes it even better.
Oh my.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Look at
25,
Eric smiling.
30.
Let's get those fake blue eyes.
Is the door open or closed?
It's-
I mean, I think
I was gonna go back out and close it behind me, but I just didn't have the movement, so it's
so
probably
it's currently open.
yeah.
All right. So he is right there at the door looking in at his buddy. And he just goes, "What the fuck is going on, Castellan?"
Back in the other room and wait for my orders.
Your orders?
Ted!
Yes.
Ted!
I'm not Ted anymore. I changed into the other
I
guy.
know. I
Yeah.
know.
You just told
You do
the
not
boss.
speak to me that way, Scratchbox.
Okay, can I just let like a surprise attack go on this guy since he doesn't? I know it's out of order, but he's not expecting it.
It's not your turn.
Okay.
But that is he is going to continue to push past you.
All right, I let him push past me.
Oh.
And he is going to.
So as he pushes past, do I get an opportunity attack?
So what I want to meta and say is he would stay within your 5 feet. But what's actually going to happen is he's moving towards the middle of the room, especially once he sees the gnome. So as he leaves your range, who are apparently Castellan Scratchbox,
Scratch.
Pass
do what
along.
you do.
It
Oh,
does
wait,
sound like
I
a
gotta-
name that Sylvester would use.
Scratch? It totally does. Scratch along Pax
No.
Pox?
Castellan.
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 Scratch box.
Scratch box.
A ca-
Is that like?
Cas-
Is it? Is scratch box like an itchy asshole? What is that?
scratch pox. Scratch pox.
Ah,
Like a pox on all your houses.
Pox,
Got
right.
it.
Yes,
Like-
a pox
like you
on both
scratch
your
pox.
houses.
Just so everyone knows,
Scratch my box.
a castellan is like the governor of a castle. They're like the non like efficient over a castle. So it's not a name, it's a title. Attacks of opportunity or melee attacks?
Attack of opportunity. Well, Eldridge. Oh, so would these be well, he's out of my 5. Oh, it has to be within the 5 feet, huh?
It's
So
as they
these-
move away.
Caress.
If you're not actively holding a weapon, all you can do is slap him.
Oh.
Caress. Caress.
Oh, wait. I have
Are you holding it in your hand right now?
no, but I have a cantrip which I thought was a it's a melee attack, and I thought it might have been. Hold on, let me throw it up there and you tell me. It's for
11 for caress.
right?
I don't think Sylvester has a Warcaster.
No, so yeah, it has to be a cast at will. So it's a melee attack, Claws of Darkness.
Oh, is that Midgard?
Yeah,
That's dope.
it's a melee attack.
Well, it's a melee spell attack. It's not a melee attack.
Right.
Opportunity attacks. In a fight, everyone is constantly watching. Such a strike is called an opportunity attack. You can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. To make the opportunity attack, you use your reaction to make one melee attack. Not a melee spell attack, unfortunately. I do believe with Warcaster you can do something a little different, but you do not have that. So basically, it's a melee attack,
Okay.
not a melee spell
So,
attack.
given that, yeah, I don't feel like rolling for Chubb because with my strength,
Do it. Roll for Chubb.
I think we did notice that with the way that
Roll
strength
for
works,
Chubb.
even if he
cannot
hits,
do-
it's like negative damage.
exactly, I cannot do any damage.
Yeah,
like
he
zero.
literally is like, like
Yeah, with my
he just has
strength,
such a
it's-
soft touch. Yeah.
so I'm just gonna forego it to maintain my cover.
Okay, that makes
Let
sense.
me
to
get stabbed in the back.
Shihara, roll death
But
saving throw.
Okay, here we go.
I'll throw a telepathic for my action to beat him.
Fail number 2.
Yeah. Inches closer to death. This guy's actually dead. I don't know why he's still in the initiative order. Let's get rid of him. Kialora.
Come on, baby. Do
This
some
guy's
damage.
also dead.
Also, where's Brian in the initiative order? I don't see him.
I must have deleted him. He's right after you.
Yeah, I thought you guys were going at the same time.
No, they just rolled like exactly.
Okay.
I must have accidentally
then,
deleted
yeah.
him. I'll add turn.
Okay.
And he got let's just make it a 9. So who's up? Kialora?
All right, then she's gonna take an attack at this dude.
Okay. You miss.
Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go.
That'll hit. Nine points of damage.
And I think what I want to do is also do the Divine Order again as a bonus action to Brian.
Okay. All right. Do a slam attack for Brian. Man, 9-inch Dungeons has been going for a while. Let's switch it up.
Should I roll for Brian?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And should I roll another 2 slam attacks for Brian since he didn't
It's just
go
one
after
attack. Oh, yeah. Just do
You
like
didn't
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Just do like 3 slam attacks.
Okay.
Oh, this one's a little bit. I need more hype.
Okay, so 2 of
There we
those
go.
hit. That means I will just double the damage.
Oh man. How's everybody doing? We're close to a quarter of 11.
How far are we through the round?
Top of the round will be next turn.
Okay, Brian did 17 points of damage,
All right.
and
So this guy's looking kind of rough. He's definitely bloodied.
he's gonna move.
Okay. It's not his turn. That was just a.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have
He
moved
didn't-
previously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And then
he's gonna move
third
on
attack.
top of her and suck up her blood.
Oh, ooh, evil.
so that would take an action or a bonus action, right?
Oh, okay. Well, he's not sucking her blood yet, but he's planning on it.
He's
Okay. She's still one death saving throw away from death. So she's still
Okay, well,
technically
she's not
alive.
dead yet, but she's like close enough.
Yeah, she's super close to
evil.
dead. Yeah, no, he's evil as fuck. You're all evil as fuck. Remember
And
that.
he needs a recharge.
Okay. So never like to end a session in combat, but it is getting pretty late.
Yeah.
And it is a Wednesday. So how do we feel? Because honestly, with the alert, it's not, you got like 30 dudes fixing to be all up in your business.
30 dudes are about to be dead up in our business.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
We'll see.
I'm about to lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Could we just set like a hard stop of like 11:30 or something? And
No,
just-
I mean, really, it's a nice, neat stop
Oh,
right
okay.
at the top of the turn. I'm just getting hyped up for next time.
Okay, I thought you were
Okay.
saying.
I had a great plan for this, but okay.
Write down your plans.
Was it a
Guys,
secret door? That secret door screwed us. That was
So, because
awesome.
I'm 2 turns away, I'm going to turn into the guy that just yelled at me because obviously he outranks me.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I do think that some people have early work starts.
Yeah.
So we will pause combat here, kind of in this massive clusterfuck that is about to rain down for next session. Write down your plans. Write down any thoughts you have right now, so you remember your actions, what you're going to do next time. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Let me get to my outro checklist. Could we get a shout out for Andy? He has been modding like a champ again in here.
Andy's
So we get
awesome.
an exclamation point, Andy. Can we get an exclamation point for Jason? And for Sketch Risk as well. If Sketch Risk does the amazing character art that is right, I think I'm backwards. It's right here that you've been seeing the whole turn as well, the whole time, as well as our BRB art. If someone could just drop I'll start dropping some of our socials. We got a Discord, we got a YouTube. I don't know. We got an Instagram.
And if any new people want to catch up, the YouTube is up to date.
It is up to
Theros,
date for
as
the Dark
well
Kingdoms.
as Dark Kingdom. So if you're missing out on anything, everything's up there. Chapter selections, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this campaign was actually our home game before we started streaming. So there were 30 episodes before we started streaming. So this is actually our 42nd episode, and episode 0 on the YouTube is our kind of recap of what happened in the first 30 episodes. It was a great session. It was a whole lot of fun to remember all of that stuff. We've been going on this campaign for close to a year and a half. And like I said, just 12 sessions on stream. I still need to, I have it written right here to add all the commands. I will do that tonight after stream. So we are here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. On Sundays, you will find, where's Andy? Andy is 2 down from me. Sketch Chris?
Risk.
Oh, sketch.
I got it.
risk.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should just add a schedule
I got it.
command. That's a good idea.
Thank
Andy.
you so much.
I'll add a schedule command.
Sorry,
But you can
cat.
catch Andy doing painting minis and giving them away every Sunday, most Sundays, 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also catch Andy running a wonderful newish now campaign for Theros, which is a Magic the Gathering setting that was converted into a 5e setting, I think a year ago, by D&D. And it is a great campaign that has Jason in it, that has Matt in it, that has Eric in it, as well as Sisla22 and L2S. Could we get shout outs for L2S Entertainment?
Woo, L2.
Wonderful,
Thank you,
awesome
guys.
player. Great
And
campaign
Janelle.
that is. It's L2S. And then check out all of those. So you'll find us at 7 or 7:30 on Monday for Theros, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard on Wednesday for Dark Kingdoms, Sunday 2 to 4 for Paint. I dropped all the socials. I dropped all of that stuff. I'm going to look for a raid real quick.
I'll be right back.
And we will roll our credits and bounce into a raid. Does anybody else have any updates or anything if you guys want to entertain as I browse?
No, thank you so much for being here. We
Yeah.
love you all. Thanks
Good to
for
be back.
participating in our community, and check out our Discord. We'd love to talk with you guys more.
Yeah, we have campaign channels up there for everything we're running. So anything specific to those, you will find there.
You know, we have. No. Let's see. We have
Oh
rated.
yeah, we should talk about our. We didn't talk about our content or community goal. Jess is going to DM a game as soon as we hit it, and I don't remember how close we are. We are at 53%.
Oh, it looks like we are at 53%. Our player swap one shot, we are going to discuss what we want to do with that. We also have a 250 follower goal where we are going to run Tomb of Mercy from Sursa Victory. It is a timed, kind of like tournament/convention module where it's kind of a little bit DM versus player, especially at the end. And I don't want to give too much away.
Sisla said it ended. She can't add any more points.
Ah, fuck me.
Oh yeah, ended.
It's the new mute.
Yep.
No. Community. No. Content. No. Viewer rewards. There it is. Channel points. I don't care how it works. We're going to just get rid of that. And we are going to extend that. Ooh, I think I accidentally did a boo-boo. I tried to delete the player swap one shot and refunded everyone's points. So if you get a bunch of new points, you're welcome.
Oh.
All right. Jess has been updated. And I believe we are going to raid Paul Dances. We have raided him before. He is on right now. So we are going to kick to our ending screen where we will roll the credits for 10,000 points. Yeah. Don't get those raid emotes ready. get those hype emotes ready. We're going to drop into Paul Dances, where they are currently playing Dungeons and Dragons, obviously, because that's what you do. We are going to go to our goodbye screen. We're going to roll some credits. We're going to kick over there. So please stick around. Stick with us for the raid. Drop all those raid and hype emotes, and we will see you Sunday for the paint stream, and Monday for Theros, and next Wednesday for the culmination of this current battle that we are in the midst of right now. We have a wonderful evening. We will see you soon.
Come to watch
Bye.
Brian feed.